Match game 74, production number 0252, and it's take one. Get ready to match the star. Scully Mitchell, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Patty Doyce, Richard Dawson, and Marcia Wallace as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 74. And now, here's the star of Match Game 74, Gene Rayburn.
Thank you. Thank you, Johnny Olson. Thank you for joining us here today or any day. Suit yourself. How are you, everybody?
What does that say in your pocket?
It says wino. I drink a lot. Okay.
Don't you want to mention my costume?
Yes, your wig is... Oh, you mean your dress.
My friend...
All right, stand up and show.
My friend Barbara Colby made this for me. She did the batiking and everything. Is this heaven?
She did the batik?
She bought the fabric. Yeah. And did everything. Well, I'm not going to take it off. I might as well go back.
Well, no, I happen to know what batik is, and it's very difficult to do.
Yeah.
I should also point out, Brett goes hang gliding in that as well.
Well, thank you, Brett, ladies. It's beautiful. It really is beautiful, and we all love it. And if you're all ready, we'll say hello to our current champ here, Carlotta Nelson. How are you, Carlotta? You're going to start like you did yesterday, huh?
Yep, I hope so.
She's starting like she did yesterday, with a go at $5,000, almost like yesterday, and we're going to do that right after we do this message of interest. Believe me, it's interesting. Okay, we're ready with Carlotta Nelson. She's going to have a go at big money here. She's won the $500 in the first part of our big money super match. That means she plays for 10 times $500, or $5,000. Now, to collect the $5,000, you've got to match one celebrity head-to-head. Time to choose one now.
Charles.
Charles Nelson Riley, you are chosen.
Oh, my goodness. All right, let's hope my middle name pulls it through.
Okay. Oh, is that why you chose him? Because his name is Charles Nelson. Is that it? You hadn't thought of it? All right, you face me, if you would, please, Carlotta. Charles, write your answer.
I hope it's Admiral.
Admiral
Nelson, with both wings.
No, that's not the question.
I know.
This is it. Toll blank. T-O-L-L blank. Toll blank.
Give me a minute to figure it out.
You thinking about one? You think about one. All right. Remember, you're going to be matching Charles. Now he's finished, and we asked Carlotta to give us her answer that she thinks will match Charles. Toll
Bridge.
Toll Bridge. There are a lot of good ones there, aren't there? What are some of the others you thought about?
None.
None? Oh, I thought it was him. Toll House, Toll Bridge, Toll Gate, and all that. Charles, for $5,000, maybe.
I love you, but I said toll booth.
Toll Booth. Yeah. Good choices there. Toll Bridge was good. Booth was good. All right. So, Carlotta, you're up to $1,200. And remember, you're still the champ. You're going to play another game and meet another player. Here comes Craig Cook. Hello, Craig. Hi. Back up there. Yeah, Craig, you know Carlotta?
Sure do.
How are you today?
Good.
Good. You want to tell us a little more about yourself?
Okay.
I see you're wearing a wedding ring there.
You bet. I'm married to a fantastically beautiful lady. We have a brand new baby boy.
Yay, I love babies.
Right on. I'm an advertising sales manager by profession.
Okay, nice to have you with us, Craig.
Thank you.
And good luck to you. She's had good luck. She's up to $1,200 already. I'll push the button and ask you to make a selection.
Try for B.
B. Craig Cook says he wants B. You've all heard about the new cowboy movie called Blazing Saddles. Some of you may have even seen it. Anyway. Well, they're making a sequel. They're making a sequel about exotic dancers called Blazing Blanks. It's a sequel to Blazing Saddles about exotic dancers, and it's called Blazing Blanks.
Okay.
Just want to make sure Craig heard every word of that.
Did you ask Craig if he had on a wig?
No, that's not a wig. That's his own hair.
Right.
I know, but did you ask him? I tell you, I swear
No, I didn't ask him if he had a wig.
Oh.
Why would I ask him that?
Well, her dog chewed up her glasses and she can't hear well.
My dog did chew up my
You don't
glasses.
have your glasses today?
Yeah, well, they're dark and they're, well,
And
I
you don't
can't.
see and you don't hear well. All right, everybody's ready, so we'll get a response from Craig. The sequel to Blazing Saddles, they're making it about exotic dancers, and it's called Blazing Blanks.
Blazing boobs.
Really? Exotic dancers. All right. Hello, Scully. What would you like to talk about? I say, what would you like to talk about?
Thank you, darling. My answer to that, well, I guess it's a cultural gap that we have. I put down blazing buns. Well, you know, you said saddle, and
Yes, that's
I
right.
just associated
Okay.
saddle and
Yeah, I see what you mean. Okay.
that's a match.
Very
though,
interesting. No, I'm sorry. The two different parts of the body.
Well, cross town, it's buns, and Beverly
Yeah.
Hills, it's boobs.
No. Wrong.
I'm trying for you, Dave.
Yeah. All right, let's go over to the bat lady there. What do you say?
They serve those at Easter, hot cross buns. I said blazing G-strings.
That would be for exotic dancers a typically
Thank you, darling.
correct response. Okay, Charles.
Well, actually, the new movie is double the more fun of Blazing Saddles because it is blazing boobs.
Oh. And now, Patty, what do you say about this sequel to Blazing Saddles about exotic dancers called Blazing Blanks?
Blazing bumps.
Blazing Bumps? What was that movement?
Those were my blazing bumps.
Oh, I see. All right, we saw them for a moment there. Okay, Richard.
I'm in shock at that answer.
Oh, whose
I mean,
answer?
it's so painful to just even consider blazing boobs.
You're shocked.
That's terrible.
Really?
It's all right if you like warm milk, but it's not the same. I said, what if exotic dancers use fans, right?
Fans?
Blazing fans.
Fans! Oh, yeah, some of them do. Some of them do fans, bubbles, they do all those things.
Set fire to this group of fans. We'll see if my answer works.
Yes, Marcia, darling.
When I was an exotic dancer at the Chicken Inn in Creston, Iowa.
In where?
The Chicken Inn.
In Creston?
In Creston, Iowa.
Iowa. Yep.
There was one particular area in which I concentrated on.
Yeah.
And that would be your middle region, your blazing bellies.
Blazing bellies. Okay. Is it all trained and to do things?
here.
Yeah. Okay. So, Craig, that was one match for you there. Was that one match? Yes, Charles.
We didn't get two boobs. no.
Okay. You got one boob. It's better than none at all,
as the
I
case
say.
may be.
Now we've got a question for you, and we'll find out what it is. But first, we've got to find out about this message for you, dear friends. Here we go. Second half of round one. Ready, Carlotta?
Yes.
This is for you. Dr. Frankenstein said,
Her again.
Antipasto. No, he said,
Oh, go ahead, do your doctor, right?
my monster has been watching so many TV commercials, he thinks he's suffering from blank. My monster has been watching so many TV commercials, he thinks he's suffering from blank. Carlotta, think about that.
Wish I were a better speller.
Spelling doesn't count here. We'll
I know
figure
you
it out
keep
somehow.
telling me that, but what
I
about
mean
my
that.
own pride?
Antipasto. You're very neat, Scully. You're a neat person.
I may not be right, but I'm neat.
That's right. Well, we'll find out who's right and who's wrong. There's no right and wrong here. Carlotta, my monster has been watching so many TV commercials, he thinks he's suffering from...
The heartbreak of psoriasis.
Really?
She's adorable.
Why not?
Well, okay. Scully, she said the heartbreak of psoriasis.
Yes, I heard her, Jim.
Oh, you did hear her?
I was sitting right here. Heard.
You're sitting here. Heard the whole thing, did you?
Yeah, if you don't get a lot right, do they ask you back?
Well, we got 3 more shows to go.
The
and-
monster had a strange gait to his walk, which
Yes.
prompted my answer. I said arthritis.
Arthritis. All right. Okay. Well, Scully, you're going to get one right before the week is out. Now, don't worry about it. You get one right before the week is out, and we'll ask you back. Brett?
Ha! I'll believe it when I see it. Well, now you must keep in mind that there is an operative word, right? The operative word is psoriasis.
Well, she said heartbreak of psoriasis. That's her answer.
That's what I said. The
The tragedy of psoriasis. Oh, well, that's a match. Yeah. Okay. There she goes. She's flipping out again. Charles.
Why can't you just turn your card around and say psoriasis?
Wait a minute, friends. This may be psoriasis to you, but he spelled it scoriasis. That's what it says right there. Can you see that?
Can you spell connoisseur? Think about it. We'll do it the next show. I'll give you a whole show to think of connoisseur. That's a hard one.
I can't spell connoisseur, and I'm not going to try.
Okay, it's
I'm going to try
O-I,
Patty
that's your
Deutsch
trick.
here and see what kind of answer she's got for us. Just to refresh your memory.
Yeah.
My monster's been watching so many TV commercials, he thinks he's suffering from...
Well, I got this from your dialect. I said constipation.
All right. I guess that's the last bit of acting I'm ever going to do on this show again. You've ruined my acting career.
Wasn't me.
It wasn't I, my dear. Yes, sir.
Actually, the word on TV is irregularity. Why, great, I'll take that to Pittsburgh.
Always Pittsburgh.
You know, I think we should run away and get married. You know why? The very words, heartbreak of psoriasis.
Now, Marcia,
I
what
like her a
disease are you
lot.
offering?
I like her a lot. I don't think we should run away and get married. But I do have the heartbreak of psoriasis.
Oh, you have. There it is. Heartbreak of psoriasis. So that's 4 for you. Now we go to round 2. Shall we do that and ask Craig to make a selection? 4-1 is the score at the end of round 1. What do you say, Craig?
Let's see if our luck changes with A.
A is what you want, all right?
Change, Craig?
W.C. Fields said.
Antipasto.
No, he said. Whenever I go fishing, I always catch the big ones because I use my blank as bait. Whenever I go fishing, I always catch the big ones because I use my blank as bait. That's what he said. You understand the question?
Yes.
Okay. Charles, you're not writing.
I don't have to.
You
write.
matched the last time.
Why don't you have
He matched the first time, my dear.
Well, I'm certainly doing my best here.
Okay.
I think that's a hard
Good.
question.
Good answer.
All right.
Stop jamming up this button. I have a woman who
My
comes in
dear.
twice a week.
Yes, yes.
I'm going to have to call you to my dressing room and give you a little private coaching. All right, Craig. I always catch the big ones because I use my blank as bait. What do you say?
He had that bulbous proboscis, big nose.
He used his nose as bait. You know, that very thought occurred to me. Big red nose would catch a lot of fish. What do you say?
It certainly would.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Keeping his record intact.
Right.
Go ahead, honey.
Hey, Craig, I want you to realize this is nothing personal. I've done it to all of them.
Okay.
Well, you said W.C. Fields, which is you refer to it as the operative word, isn't it? And I knew that he hated kids, so I just put down...
Kids. Yeah, that's right. Okay. That's a good answer. It's a good answer.
wanna look at this one?
That one doesn't match, but it's
Very good. Wrong, of course. But very good.
I'll give that one a souvenir. What do you say there, lady?
I say W.C. Fields said those immortal words. Did you ever hear of a corpse complaining about being popular? Which is, I think, your problem, Scully. I said bottle.
Bottle.
Because he was a big drink. Well, don't be so quick.
That's a dumb answer. Dumb. Ooh, dumb
Charles
answer.
said it was terrific.
No. Now, you've
Charles
got to
wasn't
match
playing.
the remaining three celebrities, Craig, to stay in the game. Let's see what happens here with Patty Deutsch. W.C. Fields said, when I go fishing, I always do catch big ones because I use my blank as bait. What do you say?
I said gin, which is
Gin.
like...
A bottle of drink. Anybody there have wife and wife? Okay. Well, you'll keep potting it up. Another 100 for you. Craig, sorry to see you go. We've enjoyed meeting you and having you here. I hope it was a pleasant experience for you.
Certainly.
And we've got a gift for you backstage. Thank you. Goodbye, Craig Cook.
Thank you.
Now, while we're saying goodbye to him, we've got a little message for you, and this is it. Here we go. You ready?
Yes.
All right. You know how it goes. You've been here twice before. Third chance at it. We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Brand blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. If you match the next one, you get $250, and the third, $100. Which celebrities do you want to call on for assistance?
Richard.
Brand X.
Brand X is what he said. And they applaud that. Who else?
Charles.
Charles.
Brand Y.
What is that? I think his illness
You're
has gone to
funning
his
us, aren't
head.
you?
No, but the next one's going to say Z because we can't think of any.
Okay, that's his answer. You can't think of any. Brand Y is. We're going to have to... One more.
Scoey.
Brand name.
Brand name. We got brand name, brand X, and brand Y. Excuse me for laughing, Charles. You may choose one of those, or give us one of your own. Have you thought about it?
Yes. Name.
Brand name. That's the answer Scully gave you. Scully, we're all rooting for you. If she wins,
Get the money, Mama.
if she wins, you get asked back. We're looking for brand name. Here is the $100 response. Brand X is up there, one Richard gave you. Still looking
Stand
for
by
brand
for your
name.
Y.
If it comes up brand Y, I'll pay her the $5,000. Here is the $250 response. Brand name. Attaboy, Scully. Brand new.
You watch it. I'm not right often, but this time I'm right off.
Brett says the $500 response says brand
Brand
new.
Y.
Do you agree with her? Brand new. All right, let's look at it now. Brand new. You're right. All right. Well, anyway, Carlotta, you got the $250. It means you now play for 10 times that amount, or $2,500. You got to match one celebrity. Time to choose one now.
Charles.
She got the $250. That means I'm under consideration to come back.
That's right. That's right, Scoy. Charles, you ready?
We're gonna go again?
Yeah.
Carlotta, you're a brave lady. I love
All
you.
right. You going to face me, Carlotta?
Oh, cripes. That's not a swear word.
It could be with a little slip of the tongue.
Not this actor.
Are you quite ready?
I hope so.
Stark blank. Stark blank. S-T-A-R-K blank. All right, Charles is finished, Carlotta. What answer do you come up with in order to match him to collect the $2,500?
Naked.
You do? She's such a shy young thing. The audience is applauding her nudity. And now we're going to find out if she gets the
Carlotta,
$2,500.
baby, we didn't get the bridge, but we can take our clothes off.
So you're up to $4,050. Congratulations to you, and we'll get back to Carlotta right after this message for all of you. My most sincere thanks to all of you. You were splendid. Hope you'll join us next time for Match Game 74. Gene Rayburn here. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 74. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of the CBS Get ready to match the stars. Bill Daly, Red Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Elaine Joyce, Richard Dawson, and Betty White as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 77. And now here's the star of Match Game 77, Gene Rayburn.
Hello, Johnny Olson. Thank you, friends. Thank you for joining us here. Well, this is the suit without the... I have a habit of putting...
That'll make you crazy.
For some reason, some of my suits don't have a pocket here. And I have a habit of putting my hand in my pocket and standing there. Hey, that doesn't feel bad at all. You know that?
Just put it on your hip like you do backstage.
Oh, all right. So I'll just walk around like this. Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Bob
How
Newhart.
are you?
And hello, Mary Tyler Moore.
Hello.
Whoever
Grant
you
Tinker.
are. Well, shall we begin? Yeah. All right, I'll just walk over and say hello to our civilian contestant. Shall I do that? Hello, Cynthia Cyrus.
Hello there.
How are you?
Fine.
Good. How much money do you want?
$100 so
and
far.
we just ran out of time.
Yeah,
you won the $100. We ran out of time. And now
Right.
you're going to go for the big money, right?
That's it.
You ready for it, Cynthia?
I certainly am.
Have you been thinking about it a lot since our last meeting?
Oh, yeah, I have.
Okay, well, we'll have a go at the big money audience match right after we have a go at this with you. Hello there. Would you get me some Kleenex,
Here's
please?
a Kleenex
Thank you
right
very
here.
much.
Here.
You know, oh, thank you. That's very sweet. You know, for the first time in my whole life, I have a cold sore. Roger, for this you got a master's degree. I say 9 times, get me some Kleenex, and finally throws it at me, and he hurts me.
They're
Well,
trying to tell
you know,
something, Gene.
First time in my life I've had a cold sore.
Have you been kissing Alan Ludden?
Have I been kissing Alan Ludden? Has he got one too?
Butner.
Oh,
But he's
I'm
also got a cold
sorry.
sore.
Well, hello there.
Hello.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Well, I'm ready too, so let's get right to it. We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Blank crow. Now, the answer that group of people gave us most often will get you $500 if you match it. If you match their second most popular answer, you get $250, and the third gets you $100. And we'll get a little help from our celebrities here.
Okay. Richard.
He doesn't know.
Eat crow.
You stole mine. You stole mine. I corrected.
You've got 3 there.
Look, if those kids can't get along, they can't play together. Now that's all.
Right.
Scarecrow.
Charles.
Yes, Sir Charles.
Jim isn't also a drink, isn't it, Jim?
No, that's Jim Crow's
Charles is thinking.
an anti-black expression.
Oh, okay. Well, what the top row loves, look how excited Bill Daly gets. What the top row loves, and we'll have to wait later in the week for your wonderful white paper cup, Old Crow.
I bet you got that.
Old Crow, yeah, that's whiskey of some kind or another. So there you are. You got Old Crow, Eat Crow, and Scarecrow. Now you can have one of those. Have you got a better idea?
No better ideas, but I think I'm going to go along with Scarecrow.
Scarecrow. All right, that's the answer that Betty gave you. We'll find out if it's up there, and if so, where. We'll begin down at the bottom, and we will reveal the $100 number. Old Crow. Oh, that's that whiskey. Yes, of course. All right, let's see if we get a Scarecrow under the $250 number. Black Crow.
Ah.
All right. Okay, you're not doing so good so far.
Well, we'll see what happens
Last shot at it here. I bet it's going to be there. Don't you think so? Yeah. All right, Earl, slide it. Yeah. That girl. Ah, you got $600.
Good choice.
Good. Now, Cynthia, you got to play for 10 times that amount or $5,000, and we'll give you the money if you'll match one celebrity exactly.
Richard.
Anybody gives her Eat Crow, she's bound to stick with me.
That's right. Okay, there you are. Stand on the adhesive tape and face Mecca over here. This is Mecca, the big thing there. It's worth $5,000. Now, think carefully. And here it is. Blank hitter. That's H-I-T-T-E-R. Blank hitter. Blank hitter. Are you thinking about it?
Yes.
All right, he's thought about it and made a decision. Now we ask you to make a decision, and if it's the same one he's made, you get the $5,000. See how easy it is?
Yeah.
Nothing to it, is there?
Nothing to it. I'm going to go along with home run hitter.
Audience apparently does not agree with you. Cynthia, we'll find out if Richard agrees with you. She was trying to match you with home run hitter.
There were 2. One was a no-hitter and a pinch hitter.
Oh, good one. Oh, that's a pinch hitter is a good one. Is that what you have said? Yeah. Well, I'm sorry you didn't think of it, Cynthia, but you do have $600, and you're going to meet another player. So let's do that right now. Here's Mike Salvetta. Hello, Mike.
Hi.
Okay. Back on the merry-go-round for you. Hello, Mike Salvetta. What a neat-looking tie that is.
Thank you.
Where are you from?
Originally from Ohio, and
You live here now?
Yes, I live out here now. I came out here to study theater arts at City College.
Yeah.
And then I went on to open a couple of beer bars, and they failed. And I love racquetball and bicycling, and now I'm an unsuccessful mail-order businessman.
Really?
Yes.
You sell mails, is that it?
No.
No.
That might have been more successful, I don't know.
You still have your bars?
No, they went down the tubes.
Oh.
What a depressing
That's where we're going.
story.
That's really...
So sad.
You brightened our whole day, Mike.
I can't stand it.
I got into the business of selling Lucky Charms. There you go.
You expect to win here, huh, I
hope
suppose?
so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well...
Luck has got to change.
Well, Mike, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Anyway, here we go
My
with round
God.
1, and you may have A or B.
I'll take A.
All right. Between the tears, see if you can respond to this.
Okay.
Hey, did you hear what happened last Christmas when Santa Claus went to Brett's house?
No.
Oh, let me tell you about it.
I want to hear it.
Santa lost his blank in her chimney. Santa lost his blank in her chimney.
I was there.
Have you written something, Charles?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I got to stand by here. I'm okay.
All right. No, it's all right. It's okay. If you think something better, slip it in there. It's up to you entirely. All right, here we go. Now, Mike, did you hear what happened when last Christmas when Santa Claus went down Brett's house? Why, Santa lost his blank in her chimney.
His clothes.
His clothes? I see you're continuing your losing ways there.
You must have been to Brett's.
Yeah. He said clothes.
Said he lost his virginity. No, he lost his beard. Yay! I got a yay for virginity. I should have kept with it.
Yeah.
He lost his beard.
Lost his beard. What'd you say?
No. In exchange for certain favors, he gave me his bag.
Aha! Where are your glasses?
I left the pair at the beach that I usually wear, so I only have the funny ones. So I'm trying to do without them, but who are you?
I refuse to answer Santa Claus. Oh, here we go again.
Go ahead, tell the audience.
Ever since, for 2 or 3 Christmases in a row,
5 or 6.
Charles always dressed up as Santa Claus on our Christmas Day show, and we had a lot of fun.
However,
last Christmas we didn't let him do it.
I have a way. There's thousands of letters coming in every single day.
Yes.
No, I don't need help from a blind woman. And I would just like to say that Santa Claus, for all those thousands of children, are making a guest appearance to remind you there are only 302 days left. Make sure the zip code and the good addresses are on the paper. And also, children... Oh, wait a minute. Also, children, for Bill Daly, I give him jet lag pills for the Mary Ho, or whatever show it is, Bob Newhart. For her, I give her a husband and also some unfunny glasses. And for the star of the show, a cold sore remedy. You may keep this till the 25th. Kleenex and back pockets for your suits. And I would like to say that things in the new year will be better for Mike. I know it's difficult to laugh with that mouth condition that you have. And I would like, the most important thing... The most important thing to say is happy everything for 1977, and I would like to congratulate lovely Cynthia for being so smart as to wear an exact copy of my Yves Saint Laurent Christmas suit.
Thank you. That's what she's wearing. Now. Wait a minute. After all that, he never gave us his answer.
The answer, if you missed a ho, 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 I left it in her chimney. Ho,
ho, ho, ho. You left it in her chimney. Okay.
I collect this stuff and go to my dressing room.
Now, it is necessary for me to remind you what the question was 30 minutes ago. Did you hear what happened last Christmas? Santa Claus went to Brett's house. I'll tell you what happened. Santa lost his blank in her chimney, and Mike said clothes. What did you say?
I'm in a state of shock. I am so impressed by Charles.
Oh,
Can you imagine a child sitting on his lap?
Yes.
The poor thing would be a lunatic. Gee, no, I thought that was wonderful. What show is this?
Just hold your
I
card
said
up.
that he left his sack.
Left his sack.
Thank you.
Yeah.
In her chimney. I think.
Now, he's looking for clothes.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
It looks quite nifty to me. It's a solid business job he needs.
That's right.
I said whiskers.
Whiskers would be good, yes.
Now, I think we may have to have a meeting because knowing Brett as well as I do, I said trousers.
There's one. There's short meeting. Okay. So there we are. Now, yours will be along in a moment, Cynthia, so you get ready for yours while you get ready for this message. Here we go. The other half of round one, Cynthia. Listen carefully.
Read this in Serbo-Croatian.
Oh, yeah.
Sally. What? Well, there are very few people, or two people in the audience who would understand.
Well,
and the
let's
rest
work
would
for
be...
minorities occasionally. Let's hear it.
Hvala lijepa.
Oh, same to you.
Sally has the most useless job in the world.
What is it?
I'll tell you what it is. Well, I don't know what her job... Yeah, well, you're going to tell me. Sally, she's a blank at an old folks' home. The most useless job in the world.
I got it.
She's a blank at an old folks' home. A useless job.
Wait a minute. I have something better.
This is a marvelous question.
I love the question.
Yes. The most useless job in the world. She's a blank at an old folks' home. That's good.
When my career goes down the drain, I'll know whom to blame.
Well.
Your career is down the drain.
I know whom to blame.
All right, here we go. Now, Cynthia, you ready? Cynthia Sally has the most useless job in the world. She's a blank at an old folks' home.
I would say entertainment director.
We really have a pair up here, don't we? Remember his dumb answer? Now her dumb answer? Okay, now let's see how many more dumb answers are we going to get.
I like that answer. That was a good answer.
An entertainment director?
Well, I got a good one. That's mine's close. I said she was a hooker. So,
No, Bill, don't put it back in there. I'm sick of it.
I'm sorry.
Down there. All right. What did you say?
This is the definitive answer. She was a parachute instructor.
Parachute instructor.
Isn't that nice?
That is terrific.
See, that's useless.
I said a Girl Scout leader.
Very good in an old folks' home.
We're
We're getting
there.
some nifty ones over here, I'll tell you that. The most useless job in the world is what Sally has. She's a blank at an old folks' home. Cynthia said entertainment director.
I said that she was a diaper salesperson.
A diaper salesperson. As a matter of fact, well, never mind. What do you say?
I said a dentist.
A dentist. I got the point. And you?
Thank you. I said a lady of the night.
That's very good. Okay. Do you agree with some of those, Cynthia?
Oh, yes,
You
most
do?
definitely.
Okay. Now, you do agree that yours was rotten.
Oh, it was terrible.
Terrible, yes. Hello, Mike.
How you doing?
Now, there you are.
I'll
A or B
take
again.
A again.
A again.
A again.
All right. Gonna listen carefully this time, eh, Mike? Think. Tom, the tuba player, said.
What did he say?
One tuba player in the audience said, "What did he say?" He says, "I hate doing concerts in the park. Why, in the middle of my big solo, a wino came on stage and blanked into my tuba." Oh, dear. How would, just the quote part there, how would W.C. Fields, in one of his movies, say that?
I hate doing concerts in the park.
Yes, why?
Well, in the middle of my big solo,
Yes.
a wino came on stage and had the audacity
Yes.
and the pernicity
Yes.
to blank into my tuba.
A blank into your tuba.
Right there. I got the job.
You always leave the applause.
Could you do another 8 minutes while he finishes?
All right, give me Kathy.
All right. Charles, oh no, he's ready now.
I'm ready.
Oh, okay, Mike. Tom, the tuba player, said, "I hate doing concerts in the park. Why, in the middle of my big solo, a wino came on stage and blanked into my tuba."
Threw up.
barfed into the tuba. What do you think of that, Bill?
Well, I would say I agree. He puked in my tuba.
Yeah. What do you say?
What an ugly word.
Yes, terrible.
Things are looking up for you, Tom. Float up.
Float up.
Super.
You really do need your glasses. It's Mike. She says, things are looking up, Tom, and it's Mike over there. Put on your glasses. That's Mike.
Oh, yes.
Mike's.
Passing strange.
On the show here. Oh, poor Charles. I know what you've been putting up
Now,
with.
the thing is, the one time in 5 years that this is the wrong answer is today. Tinkle.
Oh, Tinkle. Well, the wino can do that, too. He said Tinkle. Yeah. All right. A wino came on stage and puked into my tuba. What do you say?
Is that what you said?
That's
I
what
didn't
he
say
said.
that. I said that this. See, they don't throw up because I mean they're so used to drinking all the time and all that stuff. So this guy just fell into this tuba.
Fell right in. A little unsteady.
Right in the middle of his performance.
Yeah.
And I said tinkle.
You said Tinkle. Oh.
I wouldn't want to rent that tuba.
So, now you're up to 3, Mike. And when we get back from this message, Cynthia, you got a match 3 to tie and 4 to win. First, this for you. Here we go. Last round, second round here, Cynthia. This is for you. Remember, 3 to tie and 4 to win.
Right.
And everyone plays. At the football game, the coach said, I think Kowalski was at a party last night. Today he didn't show up with his helmet. Instead, he had a blank on his head. That's what the football coach said. I think Kowalski was at a party last night. He didn't show up with a helmet today. Instead, he had a blank on his head.
Look how quickly I answered that.
Very good. That's a good one.
It's
Yeah.
been 12 weeks since I have had a cigarette.
12 weeks. No wonder your eyesight is failing.
12 glorious.
Well, I congratulate you. I believe it is a great accomplishment.
And I would like to thank everybody. You know, people have written me letters, and it's been very sweet.
Yeah.
Encouraging me, and I think
Isn't that great?
Isn't that nice?
You know, some of the fan mail we've been getting, we got to do something about that someday and do something fantastic to
Like
thank all
answer
of the wonderful people. Oh, we answer them. At the football game, the coach said, I think Kowalski was at a party last night. Today he didn't show up with his helmet. Instead, he had a blank on his head.
A lampshade.
Lampshade is what people do at parties. Bill?
I'll go along with a young lady and say lampshade.
One lampshade for her. Score is now 3-1. She needs 2 more to tie. Brett?
Oh, he was a little devil. He just came in with a lampshade on.
Score is now 3-2. One more lampshade ties the score, and there it is. Another one will win the game for Cynthia. May we see it, if you please?
I am so honored. I said lampshade.
That wins the game. Congratulations, lampshade, lampshade. Come on down, Cynthia. All right, now you hang around here. We're going to say goodbye to this gentleman. It was a pleasure to meet you. And I was only kidding at the beginning when I said you're going to continue your losing ways, Mike. I'm sorry you didn't win any money, but we will send you a 2-year supply of black pantyhose, which you're going to love. Thank you, Mike Salvetta. And while we're spinning him off, we'll spin these messages just for you.
His luck.
Everybody is peachy when you sing like Don Amici.
Everyone.
Say goodbye. Just have to say goodbye. Until we meet next time, I'm Gene Rayburn, and I always will be.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 77. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Get ready to match the stars. Charlie Brill, Brett Summers, Richard Deacon, Joanne Flew, Richard Dawson, and Patty Deutsch as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 74. And now here's the star of Match Game 74, Gene Rayburn.
Thank you, Johnny Olson, and dear friends. Nice to have you here. What does that O stand for? Does anybody know?
The what?
The O.
I
that
can
was
tell
standing
you,
on.
but you
What's
wouldn't
that?
If we light it, will you jump through it? That's
Yes,
the important
of course. No new kids on the block, but some we haven't seen in a long time, and we welcome you. Semi-new kid.
Yeah.
Well, how many times have you done it?
This is my second time.
Well, nice to have you back again,
Thank
Charlie
I have
Brill.
a bad neck. That's what you get for sleeping on toilet paper. But I'd like to say.
I don't know what that means. They're all ready, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's say hello to our two players here, Mary Baca and Jerry Chiavetti. Hello, ladies. Mary's our current champion. She's won one game and has $100 to her credit. You ready to go carry on here?
Yeah.
And she's being challenged by Jerry. We have no score, do we? You both had your first round question? Oh, you have one. Oh, your light is not
Right
very...
there,
That's
right
There
there,
it is. 1-0 at the end of round one. Round two coming up in a moment or so, but first we've got this message for you. Yeah. All right, here we are, ladies. We're ready to start with round two, and I'll push the button, reveal our second round questions, and ask our challenger to make a selection.
Oh, I'll take B.
You want B? You got it, Jerry. Here we go, everybody.
I don't right. I was the
You
only
are the only one that she matched in the first round, so you lay out. Kate said, I know it's unusual, but I had my first blank on a crosstown bus.
So did I.
You did. Isn't that interesting? I'm glad we didn't ask you to write. All right, Jerry, you think about that. Kate said, I know it's unusual, but I had my first blank on a crosstown bus. We'll call on you for an answer in a moment or so.
What'd you do with your sissy pants?
That's good. That's good. Thank you. Maybe I'll wear those later in the week.
Well, they're awfully smart.
Yes, I'm wearing a pair of trousers that are very gay and colorful. Everybody ready? Okay, here we go, Jerry.
Certainly.
Kate said, I know it's unusual, but I had my first blank on a crosstown bus.
Affair.
What's that?
Affair.
Affair, you say?
That was my answer if I'd been wrong.
Was that your answer? All right. She says my first affair on a crosstown bus.
If I say that, could we have one?
No.
Okay, I said it anyway.
You said it anyway. Good. Before we go on, I've got to find out something.
It's me, Roses?
No, is it roses?
Yes, honey.
Gardenia.
Oh, gardenia.
No, I smell roses.
That's
It's not
me. I'm
me.
the
You smell roses?
Yeah, over here.
I smell, it's Richard.
Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. You smell
If it
like...
does anything for you, I'm yours.
I smell, it's not me.
Yeah, you're wearing
That's me.
essence of roses.
Tea rose. It's so nice.
Are you straight?
Yes.
Okay.
Guess we'll find another person for the party,
That's right.
There goes my Sundays.
Now, what was the question?
The question was, Kate said, I know it's unusual, but I had my first blank on a crosstown bus. She said affair, he said affair. What do you say?
Well, if you'd said canoe, I would have agreed with her.
Oh.
But I went very square and said ride.
Ride. My first ride. Wrong! Yeah. Okay. Now, what do you say?
Well, this is television, and I'm not going to say anything that risque.
You're
I was
not?
a little subtle, and I said kiss.
Kiss. Well, sometimes
Thank you.
that's a
Oh, couldn't you
euphemism
kick
for an
her
affair,
right in
but
the
not
mouth?
here.
No, no, no.
Richard, what do you say? What about this girl?
Well, I knew Kate.
You did know Kate.
She had her first affair at summer camp.
Really?
And then she had her first baby on the bus.
On the way home.
They punched her ticket.
All right, my dear Patty.
Yes, well, the poor soul had a round trip, so she had another baby.
That's it. Okay. Watch those bus drivers. Yes. All right. Mary Baca, we've got this for you. Now, you've got to score 2 to stay in the game, 3 to win. Ready? The dentist.
Oh.
Everybody plays. The dentist pumped so much laughing gas into Gladys that Gladys stopped laughing and started to blank out the window. The dentist pumped so much laughing gas into Gladys that Gladys stopped laughing and started to blank out the window.
I don't even understand that question.
Well, think about it for a second.
So much
The
fun.
dentist pumped so much laughing gas into Gladys, she stopped laughing and started to blank out the window.
I don't think they pump it into you, but I understand.
They don't pump it into you. It's a mask.
Right.
And there are two, nitrous oxide is laughing gas.
Right.
And they mix it with oxygen or something like that.
My dentist the other day said my teeth were okay, the gums have to come out.
That's true.
How
Ready
old
over
is
there,
that
ready over
joke?
here. Mary, the dentist pumped so much laughing gas into Gladys that Gladys stopped laughing and started to blank out the window.
Throw up.
What's that?
Throw up.
Oh. They don't like that answer. And they're letting you know in no uncertain terms. Is it thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs down. Okay. Here we go to the lions, my dear. All right, Charlie. She says throw up. What do you say?
That was a crude answer.
Yes, it was, wasn't
Crude. Coming from me, they'll throw
it?
up.
There's one. We really didn't expect that, did we, Brett? What did you say?
Roses I'm smelling on Charlie Brill.
La-da-da.
Woo, woo. Smells like a parish you know what.
Wait a moment.
I told you I didn't understand the question.
You didn't?
No. I said she would start fly.
You understood the question.
Oh, I did.
Well, certainly.
Oh.
You see, she got so full of gas, she started to float out the window or fly
it's
out the
the
window.
Mary
That's a very good
Poppins
answer.
number.
Right, audience? The audience got it. What do you say, Richard? Did you get it?
I was with the broad here, and I said jump.
Jump. Did you understand that?
Oh, definitely. I started to fly, but I decided to float.
Float is the perfect answer there.
Thank you.
You got two to go here to score a tie. Richard?
Why, she had so much gas, Arabs were following her. I said float.
Float. All right, you've got to match Patty Deutsch to stay in the game. You said throw up. What do you say?
I said she was so full of gas she started to burp out the window.
Burp out the window does not match throw up, and Jerry Chiaretta wins the game. There's $100 for you. Congratulations. Please stand by for a moment or so. We've got to say goodbye to Mary. You're not leaving empty-handed. You've got $100, Mary.
Thank you.
We enjoyed meeting you. Mary Baca, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you're going to have a go at a lot of money here in a moment or so, and we'll give you a chance to catch your breath. And while you're doing that, we'll have this message. You feel left out?
No.
Well, you're in it now, my dear. You're going to have a go at $5,000 here. You ready, Jerry?
Yeah.
We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Raise the blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500. But you got to match it. If you don't match that one, you match the next one, you get $250. And the third, $100. Whom do you choose for some help?
Richard?
Raise the flag.
Raise the flag, he says. There's one.
Charlie?
Charlie Brill.
How about raise the roof?
Raise the roof.
Joanne?
Joanne flew.
I know. I just went roof and flag, and now I'm trying to think. Raise the sun. Raise the.
How about raising your voice so we can hear you?
She's...
I don't need help, miss.
All right. She drew a blank on that one. And so you got two. You got raise the roof and raise the flag, and you may choose one of those or give us one of your view on. What do you want to do, Jerry?
Well, my first thought was roof, so raise the roof.
You're going to say that. Okay, that's the one she hopes is under the $500 response. And the audience apparently agrees with you here in the studio. Let's find out if you and they are right. First, may we see the $100 response? Raise the shade.
That's very well known, isn't it?
Yeah.
Had a bunch of weirdos in the
Lower
audience
the
that
shade
day.
by all means.
Raise the roof is what we're looking for. Here is the $250 response. Roof it is. You've got it. Congratulations. So, what do you think's under 500? Flag. Raise the flag is what the audience says is under there. May we see it now?
Yeah.
Flag it is. Okay. The one that Richard did.
Right thoughts. I had the right thoughts.
They had the right thoughts. They were very good. Okay. Now you got $250 additional, And you're going to play for 10 times that amount now, or 2,500 to collect. You've got to match one of them over there. One celebrity. Which one will it be?
Charlie.
Charlie Brill.
What?
Yes, you're the one.
You better come through.
Oh, I'm so nervous. Ready? All right, Charlie, you get ready to write. Jerry will face me. Here's the $2,500 question. Juicy blank. Juicy blank. Juicy blank. All right. He is ready. Are you, Jerry, to give us an answer which you think will match his? Juicy
fruit.
Juicy fruit. I don't think there is one person in the studio audience who disagrees with you. Let's find out if Charlie Brill agrees with you.
Such a spot I wouldn't give to a leopard.
Juicy fruit is what she says for
I thought
$2,500.
I thought fruit.
You thought
then
fruit.
I didn't think fruit, and then I figured, yeah, fruit.
Fruit.
That's enough.
That's a little souvenir for you. Is that your mother and father down there in the second row? Oh, your mother and father-in-law. All right. Well, now you got $2,850, Jerry. Congratulations to you. You're going to play another game. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Here comes Major Goolsby. Hello there, Major. What do you say? Oh. Major, you know Jerry? She's just won a lot of money. She's very excited and happy. How are you, Major?
Very good, then.
Is that your name or is that a title? Are you a cop?
No, I'm not.
You're
That's my
under
name.
arrest.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Major Goolsby. That's a very nice name. Where are you from?
I'm from Tyler, Texas.
And do you live here now?
Gardena, yes.
What do you do?
I'm an insurance salesman.
Anything else you want to tell us
Well,
about?
I have a beautiful wife and 4 very busy children, and I love to bowl and do a lot of fishing.
Really? Well, if you got 4 children, you had a busy wife, too, didn't you? In addition to busy children. All right, you ready to play?
Yes, I am.
Are you ready to play?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here we go. Major, would you please make a selection?
I'll take A, Gene.
A. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go, new game. Everybody plays. Brett's wig.
I don't have to put up with that.
Oh, yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
You wear them, honey. We have to put up with them, too.
Try one, you know.
Can we get on with it now? She got the Deacon.
I'm quitting.
One for Brett. Brett's wig looks funny today because last night she blanked on it. No? No. Brett's wig looks funny today because last night she blanked on it. That's easy, right? Easy. No, easy, Patty.
I have a hello from Charlie.
When did you see
I was
Charlie?
in New York and I saw Charlie.
No kidding.
But
How's the rehearsal going?
Terrific, but he said, I'm in the theater, darling. I can't talk to you. You're on television. But he's terrific. He
Good.
said hello to everybody out there, and he can't
Charlie
wait to get
never
back.
let failure go to his head.
No. We're all ready over here. We'll call on Major Goolsby now. Brett's wig looks funny today because last night she blanked on it.
Slept on it.
She slept on it. That seems like a logical response. Brett's wig looks funny today because she slept on
They
it.
say that it never looked more beautiful than
It looks
does.
good.
Although she did sleep.
She did sleep on it.
But it looks good.
Well, I tell you, to me, Brett,
Yes,
looks a little
Charlie.
flat on top. It looks like you slept on your head, standing on your head. Is that possible? Can you stand on your head? Would you do a headstand for us?
Yes,
Oh.
later on, honey. Actually, I put it between the mattress and the spring.
I see. And you slept on it. That's 2 for you, Major. Richard Deacon.
No matter what I do, mine comes out the same way.
Yes, it does. Whether you sleep
I said
on it.
she slept on it.
She slept on it. Okay, that's 3 for you, Major. What have you got there, my dear?
Oh, well, I seem to be a conformist, too. I said slept.
4 for you. That's very unusual for a first-round question. All right, are you going to break the spell, Richard?
I always feel a little embarrassed when the questions deal with, personal things about
Yes.
Brett. I happen to love her dearly. And I honestly say, I don't think I've ever seen her hair looking nicer. And I think it's a darn shame. I said slept.
I don't know where you were building to, but I don't think you got there.
No guts.
Patty, what did you say?
Well, I thought she had a rather restless night and didn't get any sleep, so she just sat on it all.
Sat on it.
No.
There's always one in every crowd, isn't there?
Well, there's got to be.
Yeah,
It keeps the mind alive.
That's right. So that's 5 for you. Your question coming up in a moment or so, but right now we've got to stop for this message. Here it is. All right. Are you ready, Jerry? Okay. He did very well with his first round question. He captured all the celebrities except one. And now let's see how you do. On the safari, Joe said, I think I've gotten rid of my wife. I just saw a blank wearing her earrings. On the safari, Joe said, I think I've gotten rid of my wife. I just saw a blank wearing her earrings. Okay. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, okay.
Come
Okay.
along, Patty, dear.
Patty,
Yes.
that's usually the quick chair.
Well, you win some, you lose some, you know what I mean?
All right. Now, Jerry, on the safari, Joe said, I think I've gotten rid of my wife. I just saw a blank wearing her earrings.
Cannibal?
A cannibal wearing her earrings. She said a cannibal. What do you say, Charlie?
No, I said I just saw a lion wearing her earrings. Yeah.
A lion
Then you
is
know you
wearing
really got
her
rid of her.
earrings. All right. Brett, what do you say?
Oh, you know me, the eternal romanticist.
Yes.
I said chic.
A sheik.
A sheik wearing her. A sheik wearing her.
Uh-huh.
Oh, never mind. You don't get
I'm
it.
sorry
It's
we
not
asked,
my
Brett.
fault.
Richard Deacon.
I'm too clever for this show.
No, you're not. I said native, which I think is generic.
A native? Is that a match? Yes or no? They're thinking about it? Yes, they score with that. Okay, that's one for you, Jerry. What have you got, my dear?
I obviously didn't understand the question.
Shall I preview your answer?
First I thought baboon, and then I said monkey. Oh. You had to be there.
Yeah, I guess so. But it's a long trip to the jungle, isn't it? Richard, what did you say?
Well, naturally. What else could I say but cannibal?
Cannibal. All right. I think I've gotten rid of my wife. I just saw a blank wearing her earrings. She said...
Freeze of cannibal.
Oh, there's another one. Yeah, throw that in here. Just slide it in here. That's it. Whoops.
Oh,
Excuse
very
me.
nice.
Slide.
I like
We
the
have
way he
a-
spelled it.
Sometimes I forget the answers that the civilian contestants give, and there's a guy who sits over here at stage left who writes down the answers. And he's really a brilliant guy. You got a PhD, haven't you? Or a master's? I read a paper. You got, yeah.
Well, I
He's
think
really a
you'll find
smart
he's
guy.
got a
Went to
Honda.
college and all that. Anyway, he can't spell. He spelled cannibal
What did you get?
3 different ways. There it is. It's a cannibal that goes 3 different ways, whatever that means.
A cannibal who's a vegetarian.
A cannibal who's a vegetarian. Go back to college. There you go. There, that's for your spelling. All right.
Embarrassing.
Now we go. I didn't mean to
they
embarrass
showed
him.
him
He's
on
really a
camera,
brilliant guy. He
too.
wrote a marvelous paper for his master's thesis, which
What,
I
about
read.
cannibals?
No, not about cannibals. Are you ready, Major?
Yes, I am.
All right, would you make a selection?
I'll stick with A.
A was good to you last time. Only one person plays this game this time. It's this lady over here. Are you
The
ready, my
bright
dear?
one.
Everyone's watching,
This is
Daddy.
especially for you. All eyes are on you. And this is
Don't
the
feel
question.
pressured.
Wait a minute, I haven't read it yet. Don't say huh until I read it. The milkman said, I think the lady in the yellow house likes me. Instead of leaving me a note in the milk bottle, she put her blank in it.
This is another dialogue.
No, I think the lady in the yellow house likes me. Instead of leaving a note in the milk bottle, she put her blank in it.
Try it.
Really?
Well, I don't know.
All
you
right.
know the lady in the yellow house?
No, I don't know the lady in the yellow house. Did you hear all of that? I think the lady in the yellow house likes me. Instead of leaving me a note in the milk bottle, she put her blank in it. What do you say?
I said key.
Her key. You think that's good? They think that's good. The audience thinks his answer is quite good, which is key.
I don't doubt it.
What did you say?
Oh, I said drawers.
I guess he'd get the message. All right. Now, Jerry, you need 2 to tie, 3 to win. Johnny Carson said,
Nobody knows this, but Doc Severinsen and the NBC Peacock both have the same blank. Johnny Carson said, nobody knows this, but Doc Severinsen and the NBC Peacock both have the same blank. Quickly, if you please. Richard doesn't play, Brett doesn't play.
I do so play.
Oh, Brett plays. Oh, I see. I thought you don't play. All right.
Kind of about.
All right, here we go. Ready? Quickly, Joanne. Spelling doesn't count.
Spelling doesn't.
Joanne.
All right. Jerry
You've been holding
Chiavetta.
up
Johnny
the
Carson said
entire
nobody knows this, but Doc Severinsen and the NBC Peacock both have the same.
Taylor.
Taylor is what she said with a question mark in her voice. Charlie?
Taylor.
Taylor is one.
Taylor.
We need one more to tie. Brett?
Well, I didn't actually say Taylor. I said Barber.
Barber, okay. You got to match Joanne. What do you say?
I didn't know how to spell it. I said Taylor.
Taylor.
That
ties it up, doesn't it? Yep. Okay. We got a tie score, and we'll tell you what happens after this message. Come back tomorrow for the tiebreaker on Match Game 74. Gene Rayburn here. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 74. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Get ready to match the stars from Lou Grant, Darrell Anderson, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, from Angie Donna Fresco, from Corner Country Richard Paul, and Patty Doyle, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 79. And now, here's the star of Match Game 79, Gene Rayburn.
Hello, John. Thank you, friends, for joining us. Thank you. Follow me. Welcome, one and all.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine.
This lady is doing a show with Deborah Lee Scott, who was here a little while ago. It's called Angie, right?
Right.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Nice to see you.
She's
And you-
playing Angie.
She's playing Angie.
Yes.
Now, this is this fella's first time on the show.
Oh, no.
No, that's right. Oh, no. No, but I just wanted to warn him that it's a show that requires an enormous amount of intellectual prowess.
Yes. I'm here to attest to that.
And you're going to do just fine, because I hear they measured your IQ. And now let's meet our two players here, Ardith Wilder and Jim Holzapfel.
Good. Like a Canadian tie.
Thank you. Ardith very kindly asked how I was. Hit me in the stomach.
Oh.
Hard. Hit me hard. Harder.
Boy, you've been
Huh.
exercising, huh?
I have. I've been away for a week to one of them places where you...
Devil you.
Oh. Jim, you didn't score any with your first-round question. Now we'll see how Ardith does with her first-round question, which reads as follows. Ken said, the people who made that snowman must be athletes. It's the first time I ever saw a snowman wearing a blank. Ken said, the people who made the snowman must be athletes. First time I ever saw a snowman wearing a blank. All right, now help the new guy on the block.
I did. I just told him he could.
Hey, it's a round one question. They're wide open, Darrell. Do anything that comes into your little head.
Very good.
Ken said the people who made that snowman must be athletes. First time I ever saw a snowman wearing a blank.
Tennis shoes.
Wearing a tennis shoe.
English was not one of my big subjects.
See, this group wanted something a little more basic, didn't they? Not the most supportive answer in the world. Hello, Daryl.
Now I got it. Well, I was trying to think of something heavy or metal, and I said helmet.
A helmet. First time I ever saw a snowman wearing a helmet. They love you, Daryl.
I'm ready for you guys.
Okay.
Well, I started to say dance belt, but then I realized that you were not heavy into that.
No.
And then I thought about all the other choices, and I couldn't think of the one that they do in the, well, you know, I'm not a big athletic person, so I said football helmet.
So that's two of those so far.
Never mind, Charles will have it.
Are you all right, Roger? Roger is putting the blue ink in his eyes. I have said on this show for years it's time to get rid of Roger. I think now is the time.
Roger?
Roger is gone.
You're crazy. Roger, get up.
Ever since the marriage.
Get up. Get over here. Where's the Kleenex? No,
Roger.
Take some.
It's pathetic.
This guy.
Roger, you're a mess. Ever since the marriage, it's
got
been
acid in it.
downhill.
Now listen, what can we do for that?
I gotta clean it after the commercial break. I gotta go back.
He was so happy he could
No,
spell
I'll tell you what,
tennis.
let's let him go now. I can keep everything in my head. He keeps track of some of the answers that they give in case I
Roger,
forget and
go
how
to
much
the
money
nurse,
they won.
dear.
So Roger,
All these years I'm getting some sympathy from you. Thank you.
go to the nurse, and then from there go to
Can I
the
go
personnel
home?
office
Can
and
I go
take your
home?
discharge slip and get the hell out of here.
The only way a cowboy could answer El Chaco.
El Chaco! Ken said the people who made that snowman must be athletes. First time I ever saw a snowman wearing a jockstrap. Okay? So we have two of those and two helmets.
I think it's the only place in America you can get cheered for saying jock.
Yeah. I told you it was an earthy bunch out there. Yes.
There are other places, but we shouldn't go into it.
No.
I said a snow support.
Snow support.
I get it.
Okay, so there we are at the end of round nothing and round nothing. That's it. Round nothing to nothing here, and round two coming up after this. Now, shall we carry on here? Go to round two. Ask Jim if he wants A or B.
A.
A. You sure?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, the great Zambini has the world's strangest circus act.
Yeah.
And you're not even going to get a second chance either. Here's what he does. He climbs up an enormous tower and dives headfirst into a blank net. You thought about it, Jim?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go with you. The great Zambini has the world's strangest circus act. Don't forget the word strange now. He climbs up an enormous tower and dives headfirst into a blank net.
Hairnet.
Hairnet. They love your answer, Jim. What'd you say?
Can I go to the nurse? I wrote on my hand.
Here, there it is. There's one for us, Jim. Right, they're very fickle. Yes?
I thought of hairnet, but I thought there should be one dissenting voice, just in case he didn't get it. I said fish. Net. Fish net.
Fish net.
Fish net.
That's all right. No, it's
Don't
okay.
you boo me now.
Now, fish net
I
is
have
not bad.
connections in high places.
Yeah.
They all look like this. Yes, dear.
The only thing a bald cowboy could rap.
Hairnet. Partner, I'll fight any man in this saloon who says you're bald, partner. Hello, Donna.
Hello.
Ready to go here?
Yep.
Okay.
Ready? Hairnet.
Hairnet.
He was really a gutsy guy, but his act was very popular, but short-lived.
Short-lived.
He was here today and gone tomorrow. Sorry.
I like it. I like it.
I hate it.
Since he pronounced short-lived correctly. People mostly incorrectly say short-lived instead of short-lived. Yes?
Hello.
Did you skip English 1, 2?
3, 4. Here.
Here. Okay. Ready to go to work, artist? All right. You need 5 to tie and 6 to win. Fred said something strange is going on here. I just had to stand in line to blank my wife.
Read that again. Something strange is going on.
Read it aloud. I said something strange is going on here. Just had to stand in line to blank my wife. Okay. Here we go, artist. Fred said something strange is going on here. I just had to stand in line to blank my wife.
Talk to?
As we pointed out earlier, they were an earthy bunch. Something a little more basic is what they were looking for there. What do you
A little
say?
more basic.
Basic.
I said to phone my wife.
Phone my wife. Yeah. Has nice teeth, doesn't
Has
it?
nice teeth,
Yeah.
4 eyes.
Probably no cavities at all.
What did she say?
She said talk to.
No, I didn't say that. I said kiss and hug and other marital stuff.
Okay. Okay. Come on down, Jim. Okay. Artist, it was a pleasure to do business with you. I'm glad you won some money. Right over here in a little blue dot, if you would, please. There, stand there. I'll be there in a second now. Goodbye to Art Wilner with $600, ladies and gentlemen. There she goes. Ready? How do you feel?
Feel great.
Good. Here it is. We polled a studio audience not too long ago and said, write down your best answer to this. Pleasant blank.
Pleasant, oh.
Now, if you match the answer they gave most often, you get $500. And for matching their second most popular answer, you get $250. And for matching the third, you get $100. 3 of the 6 ding-a-lings will give you some assistance here.
Charles.
Pleasant dreams.
Okay.
Patty.
Hello.
Wait a week.
Bit of
Pleasant.
pleasant. What the hell does that say?
January.
Pleasant January. Pleasant journey.
Oh,
Have a pleasant.
It's the American version of Bon Voyage.
I see. Thank you.
Brett.
Pleasant day.
Okay, so you have pleasant day, pleasant journey,
Boy, that's
and
a
pleasant
joke.
dreams.
Well, it was number 3.
You
I
choose
didn't
one of
wear my
those,
books down.
or give us one of your own.
New York.
Pleasant Hills, Pennsylvania.
You want to review them again now. Pleasant dreams, pleasant journey, pleasant day are the 3. Have you got a better one in your head? Well, then you have to choose one of those. Would you like to see him? Roger wrote them up on that cue card up there. See there? I mean, I look at them there.
Yeah.
Jim. You got them, right?
Pleasant day.
Now, Jim, these people, by their vocal demonstrations, this doesn't happen all the time, have indicated which of those 3 was the best answer as they were given, you see. That was not the one. So, it'll be up there somewhere, I'm sure.
It better be.
I hope. May we see the $100 number, please? Pleasant personality.
That's
it's not going to
Charles.
be up there, I can tell you now. That. May we see the next one, please? The $250 response. Ah, you got it. All right. Pleasant day, yeah. Now, what, in all fairness to the audience, what they wanted him to say was pleasant dreams, right? Okay, already slide it. Pleasant dreams. There it is. Okay, now while they're hooting and hollering and cheering and you're figuring what we do next here, we got a little message for you right there. Okay. Here we are. Camera 5 has no tally light. Got that, Mark Breslow? Camera 5 has no tally light. How dare you bring a camera in here without a tally light?
Sue us.
Okay. Now listen, Jim, you won the $250, means the least you'll play for is $2,500. Or if you get a lucky spin of the star wheel, you double that and play for $5,000. Step right up there and give it a spin. Good luck to you. We're all rooting for a double for Jim Holdsapple. Here we go. Go. Yes, sirree. Okay.
Well, it hasn't been on me for a couple of weeks, and I'm just a nervous
Well,
wreck.
you're going to be all right. Face me if you would, please, Jim. Okay, here it is. Good luck to you. $5,000 what you're paying for. Blank wide. W-I-D-E. Blank wide. Blank wide. All right, don't say it yet. As soon as she's written her answer and put it in the slot, we'll call on you.
Oh!
Okay. Now, Jim, if you give us the answer that Brett's written on the card, we give you $5,000. $5,000. There we go.
World.
Worldwide. First thing I thought of. I hope you thought of it too. Okay, Brett.
He's perfect. He's right. I'm sorry. I said open wide.
Open wide. All right, that's a good one too. Open wide.
It was very good.
Worldwide. All kinds of good choices here. All right. Jim, you have $350 and a new player coming your way, Myra Millian here. Well, we welcome you. And before we start another game here, we'd like to find out where you're from. Any vital statistics you wish to contribute?
Yes, I'm originally from Havana, Cuba.
Yeah.
I am a travel agent and manager for a very successful travel agency in Encino, California. I have two beautiful boys, ages 2 and 4, and a great husband, and I'm here, and I'm so nervous.
You are. ¿Tú
¿Qué
hablas?
Como no, español.
Sí, brava, brava. Okay, here we go. You can have A or B. A or B.
B.
B. Para linda mujer. Loose Linda. Oh, Loose Linda. Loose Linda is the loosest woman in the world. I'm having a heart attack. Last night she fell in love with an entire blank.
An entire.
She fell in love with an entire blank.
Is my horse all right outside?
Yes. I gave him a bag of oats and I put the kitty litter where you told me to. Okay, Myra. Loose Linda is the loosest woman in the world. Last night she fell in love with an entire blank.
Football team.
Okay, Daryl. You getting a hang of it now?
Yeah, I said Army.
Army. See, maybe he knew her better than we did. Yes.
Daryl wants to know what they smoked before they came in here. Whee! Give me a drag off that before you throw it away. I said calling on my own youth, an entire stag line.
Don't lose faith, Myra. Sometimes you come up with those terrific answers the way you did, and the stars strike out there, as they do occasionally.
Strike out is an athletic term, isn't it?
That's right, yeah.
You're looking at a what?
at a terrific, powerful, muscular athlete.
Cowboy.
Oh, cowboy. Cowboy.
So in honor of the Dallas
Cowboys.
Cowboy cheerleaders.
Yes.
Hi, girls. Football team.
There it is. Okay, Donna.
Oh, well, I sort of matched Daryl anyway.
What'd you say?
Army base.
An army base, eh? Okay.
Such
All
a
right.
strange group out there today.
Yes, there are. Football team is the answer she's given
Well,
us.
I think it makes the girl like the huddles. Football team.
Okay, now we got two. What are you offering? Fell in love with an entire...
American Legion convention.
And has never been heard from since. Yeah. Okay, there we are, 2-0. We'll come to you later. Now we've got this for you. There it is. The late Ted Terrific thought that he could do anything. He tried to cross the Pacific Ocean on blank. The late Ted Terrific. The late Ted Terrific thought he could do anything. He tried to...
Ted Terrific.
He tried to cross the Pacific Ocean.
He's only giving us the speed-up signal, Charlie.
Here it is, Jim. The late Ted Terrific thought that he could do anything. He tried to cross the Pacific Ocean on blank. The late Ted Terrific.
Wings.
Wings. I guess Jim didn't quite understand it.
They're right. He blew it.
Yeah.
I said a skateboard.
Skateboard would be good. Yeah. Perfect answer.
Well, not so perfect.
Yes, it's a perfect answer.
Water ski.
Another perfect answer. More than one answer can be perfect.
Guess we got this one.
Another perfect answer. 2 water skis, 1 skateboard. 3 pairs of water skis, 1 skateboard.
And I think
and
wings is a lot better than snowshoes.
snowshoes would be very good.
This is the
3 water
definitive answer
skis,
coming
1
up.
skateboard, 1 pair of snowshoes, a partridge in a pear tree, and now Patty Deutsch.
Drugs.
Drugs. Okay, 2-0 the score. Now we got this for America. Okay, that's all right. Join us next time. Match game 79. Gene Rader here. Bye-bye.
Get ready to match the stars. Joe Silver, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Esther Roll, Richard Dawson, Patty Flagg, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 75. And now, here's the star of Match Game 75, Gene Rader.
And friends, nice to have you with us. What the heck is that? Hello, 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 hello.
Remember when I said I was going to adopt another child?
Yes, that's
There he
it.
is.
Where did that come from?
Well, I'm going to tell you. Look
Yeah.
at that at the back. You see
Isn't
Match
that
Game?
Oh, isn't that neat?
Look at this little bracelet. It's got the little bracelet Richard wears.
Dawson. And a lady named Barbara just came out of the audience and gave me, and she makes puppets. Isn't that sweet of her?
Well, that's marvelous. Thank you, Barbara. It's really well done, and it does look like you, and it's got match game. I don't know what you're going to do with them. This is your last day on the show.
How dare. Well, we'll go somewhere and be very happy.
No, we ain't gonna. We ain't never. What?
I don't know who you are, little fella, but I'm your daddy.
All right, let's carry on now and say hello to our current champ, Laura Callahan. So you got $450, right?
You tell me.
$450. That's what you've got, Laura.
Thank you.
And in a moment or so, we're going to try for the big money, over $5,000 in the audience match. You ready for it?
I'm ready. Let's go get
Okay,
'em.
we'll do that in a minute and 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 7, who knows what. Come back. Hello there. Here we are. Just waiting for you. This is Laura Callahan, who's won her second game. She's got $450. She's going to try for the big money now, over $5,000. Shall we?
Let's go.
Okay. Laura, we polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Dog blank. Dag. Oh, you say dag, and I say dog? Dag blank. All right. The audience that gave the answer most often was if you match the answer they gave most often, you get $500. If you match the second most frequently stated response, you get $250, and the third $100. Now, whom do you call on?
Let's go with Joe.
Oh,
Joe.
hi there.
Dag blank.
Oh, yes. Dag Wood.
Dagwood. There's one.
Fanny?
Fanny, have you got one?
Yes, I do.
Would you like to reveal it
Yes,
to us?
I'm sorry. I have to make a decision. Yay, Fanny. Oh, thank you, hon.
Somebody said yay, Fanny.
It's a
I'm going to say Dag Hammarskjöld.
Good. Dag Hammarskjöld.
Dag Hammarskjöld.
Hammarskjöld.
Shield.
Shield.
Whatever.
Okay, Dag Hammarskjöld. All right.
Richard.
Present. Pardon? Would you repeat the question?
Third is tough, Richard.
What is it? What do you want to know? I'll answer.
Dag blank.
That's very good. Any other questions? A lovely, curvaceous lady. Dagmar.
Dagmar. Yes. Okay.
How quickly you forget.
Yes, indeed. Dagwood, Dagmar, and Dag Hammarskjöld. You want one of those?
Only one.
Oh. Well, now, wait a minute. You may have a better idea.
Dagwood.
Want to say Dagwood? My mind went in a completely different direction, and we'll find out if the answer that I had in my mind...
Well, what is your answer? It's easy to tell us later. That was your answer.
Well, I was thinking of something like Dag Bernard, or Dag Blame It, or Dag Gone It, or something like that. Are there...
You pesky devil.
Yeah. No? All right. I probably am wrong because I don't play this game enough. Let's find out if her answer up there, which is Dagwood, will reveal the $100 response. Dag Nabbit.
I had Dag Nabbit.
Dag Nabbit.
Dags and cuts.
All right. Next, may we see the $250 response? Dag Hammarskjöld.
Oh.
I congratulate you for your spelling, Roger.
Hammarskjöld.
Roger, who writes these down to remind me what they are, he misspells the most simple words, and the toughest word you can imagine to spell is Hammarskjöld, and he spelled it correctly. Let's have a round of applause. Turn your back. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. What are you chewing, Raj? Okay, thank you very much. Now, we are looking for Dagwood. Let's see if it's under the $500 response. Okay, we congratulate you. We got a total now of $950. But more important than that, Laura, you're going to play for 10 times 500 or 5,000 to collect. You got to match one of them head to head exactly.
Joe.
Joe.
Set him up, Joe.
Oh, this is a terrible burden.
Okay, Joe, are you ready?
Well, yeah.
Here we go. With $5,000.
Don't everybody
This is
stare
it.
at me now.
Let me see what it is. blank men, M-E-N, blank men.
It's interesting.
All right, Joe's got his. Boy, this is a hard one. I got two great answers in my head, and I guess that's why it's a tough one now. Laura, it's up to you to give us an answer which you think will match his in filling in this blank men.
Gentlemen.
Gentlemen. Okay. All right. She says gentlemen will match you. Joe, may we see it, please?
There's one less gentleman because I had chessmen.
Chessmen. You know, I was thinking of amen, G-men.
What did I have?
Gentlemen, you had...
It's all right, I have
What do you have? Oh, G-men, yeah. All right, now, Laura, you're up to 950, and that level stays there, and you're still going to play another game. You ready to meet Linda Abel? Hello, Linda. All right. Linda, you know Laura?
Yes.
Now, Linda, we welcome you and ask you to tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I'm a graduate gemologist, which is the study of gems, and I work part-time in my family's jewelry store. My husband, Jeff, and I have a fantastic 2-year-old daughter named Ariane, and another one on the way.
Okay.
How much you think this is worth? See me after the show.
Where did you go to gemology school?
The Gemological Institute of America. There's one in New York and one right here in Los Angeles.
Okay, well, good luck to you. We'll start this game in a moment or so, but right now we want to do a little business with you, America. Pay attention. Here we go. Ready? Push the button. Ask our challenger, Linda, to make a selection.
A, please.
It is. We're off and running with this. Fat Phyllis's husband said, I just brought home a bathroom scale that's almost human. When Fat Phyllis stepped on it, it blanked. Just brought home a bathroom scale that's almost human. When Fat Phyllis stepped on it, it blanked.
I got it.
I have one.
It blanked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. I got it.
Okay.
You want it? Or would you rather pretend and take it later?
What's wrong? What's wrong with that? That's a good answer.
Sure. I like that answer.
I think I might
Nothing wrong with that.
might even take that.
All right.
Esther, if you don't want it, I'll take it.
Okay, Charles, put something on the card.
Charles is always late. He is.
I know he is.
I spend hours waiting on him.
Okay, Linda. Fat Phyllis's husband said, I just brought home a bathroom scale that's almost human. When Fat Phyllis stepped on it, it blanked.
Yelled ouch.
It yelled ouch. Okay, Joe, you're up.
I've been there. I know that. Well, this one hollered, actually. Hollered, ouch.
Hollered?
Uh-huh.
Nope.
Oh.
Leave the room.
Could I have your answer now, Esther?
Now, here's the thing. Hollered, you know, could be like Tarzan. But yelled out, ouch, is a different thing. That's, you know, too general.
It also could be, ouch!
It could be.
No, he's a regular.
Give her a
You
half
have
a
to go.
point.
What do you say?
Well, I don't think we're going to have any meeting about my answer.
Chick's
Why?
great. The chick's great. The chick's great. Show it, baby.
Fine.
Chick
My
is great.
scale this very morning went ouch!
Went out. Okay.
I'm sorry.
What?
I said broke. Like
Scale broke.
Like a human heart when you
I
have an
see.
upsetting heart and you
Okay.
break your heart.
Linda Abel is looking for the, when Fat Phyllis stepped on the scale, it yelled ouch. What do you say to this?
And no comments. Fainted.
It fainted. Well, that's a human thing to do. All right. Richard?
It cried.
It cried.
Oh. A white scale that cried.
When Fat Phyllis stepped on it?
I have an album coming out.
Okay.
Working for
May we
scale.
see it?
Yes, you may. We're going to have to talk to the judges. I said screamed out.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Oh, it matches. Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Well, it's been- 2 for you. Ready? Here we go, Laura. At the beach, Doris said, that lifeguard must be nearsighted. He's giving mouth-to-mouth resuscitation to a blank. Oh, you sure are a fast thinker.
No.
That's very good. That's it. That's it.
I'm finished.
Okay. Finish.
We're all through.
Do you
We're
have
all finished up here.
a happy bunch on good times as we have here?
Yes, I think so.
You all get along? Because we all love each other here. We're just, our hearts are just full of love and joy and happiness. Laura, at the beach, Doris said that lifeguard must be nearsighted. He's giving mouth-to-mouth resuscitation to a blank.
A fish.
A fish. Okay. All right.
All right, how's that?
She said a fish.
Yeah, well, I'm going to holler fish.
Fish.
I got that in your good graces, right? All right.
Okay, Brett.
Well, there may be a little ruminating from the judges on this answer, but I think it's a match. Influenced by Jaws, I said shark.
Yeah. Shark.
What is a shark?
A shark is... So a fish is general and a shark is specific. Yes. Now, all right, Charles.
I have a specific seagull.
A seagull. All right, here we go with Esther Roll.
A whale.
A whale. All right.
Now, I'm prepared to fight for you on this one. Please read the question.
At the beach, Doris said that lifeguard must be nearsighted. He's giving mouth-to-mouth resuscitation to a fish.
A life raft.
Yes, sir.
Too specific? Gotcha. I understand perfectly. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Press on. All
I don't
right.
mind being
That's right. Okay. All right, Fanny.
I said Jaws. He's trying to do it to Jaws.
Okay.
Old Jaws.
So that's 2-1 is the score at the end of round 1. And we'll go to round 2. But first, before we do that, we've got to do this for you. Hello there. We've been waiting for you to press on here with round number 2. Linda?
A again.
A again. 2 people do not play. Brett does not play, and Fanny does not play.
Because we got it right, didn't we, darling?
Right.
Yes.
So would the rest of you respond to this, if you would, please?
Yes, gladly.
Whenever Agnes sees wrinkles, she can't stop herself from ironing. Yesterday, Agnes went out of control and started ironing her blank.
Oh, Brett should have answered this.
That's a perfect question, isn't it?
Fanny said you should have answered this one.
I know.
All right.
Well,
Went out of control and started ironing her blank. Okay.
you sure?
I'd make it more general.
She'll put it in there and leave it. Just leave him alone.
We're too specific up here.
Okay. Linda, are you ready?
Yes.
Whenever Agnes sees wrinkles, she can't stop herself from ironing. Yesterday, Agnes went out of control and started ironing her...
Face.
Her face. Face. It says face. Joe?
Yes, that's exactly where I was going to go, but I was too specific and she ironed her brow.
Brow and face? Nope.
No, of course not.
I told you you were too general.
General versus specific. Yes, Brett?
Darling, I don't play because I got it right the last
Charles.
time.
Most people get wrinkles on their neck. Of course, this has never affected me. I said face.
Face. Okay, one for Linda. All right, Esther. Are you ready?
No.
No? Well, show it anyway.
I was specific. I said cheeks.
Cheeks. Oh. Okay. Now, Agnes she was an ironing freak. I don't want to read the whole thing. She went out of control, started ironing her blank, and she said face.
I said prune.
Her prune. You crazy.
I was going to say tortoise.
Okay. Now, it's up to you, Laura. 2 to tie, 3 to win. Ready? Listen carefully. Joe does not play. He's the only one.
Does that make me a bad person?
No, you're all right.
Okay.
When Alexander the Beautician gives you a permanent wave, it's really permanent. Because instead of using hair-waving lotion, Alexander dips your head in blank.
You understand that, don't you,
Good.
Stephen?
You got it.
What is it again?
Oh! When Alexander the beautician gives you a permanent wave, it's really permanent because instead of using hair-waving lotion, Alexander dips your head in... Ta-da! Would you light up the light bulb over his head?
I got it.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Now, Laura. Everybody ready? When Alexander the beautician gives you a permanent wave, it's really permanent because instead of using hair-waving lotion, Alexander dips your head in...
Cement.
Cement. Cement mixer. Putty. What do you say, Joe?
I don't say
you don't
a word.
play anything here. Brent, are you going to play here?
You bet your old-fashioned tin type, sweetheart, and I'm going to say cement.
Cement. Go 3-2. Listen.
No, most people have a hair problem on television. I never have had a hair problem. So I would know, Alexander, but I think I have a match, I hope. I said glue.
Glue. Glue is not cement. But listen.
But is my hair pretty?
Yes. But more than your hair, Grandma Moses, I love your paintings. Now, Esther. Instead of using a hair-waving lotion, Alexander dips your head in cement, according to Laura.
I said glue.
So you got 2 glues and 1 cement so far. Little cement or glue here for you.
Well,
Yes.
we say cement.
We say cement. High score. Fanny, you may untie the score if you wish.
You know that ad where the man has a hard hat on and he's stuck to a thing?
yeah,
Remember that? Well, that's what I was thinking of. I said epoxy airplane glue. They say it's good.
Okay, so we got a tie here. Now, we have to go to a tiebreaker. Shall we do that right now? What do you say we do that right now? Shazam, there it is. I push the button, reveal 2 tie-breaking questions. Ask Linda to make a selection.
A again.
A it is. The one who scores the most will be the winner here. 1 question for each. Tondo say, on prairie, me not eat speck of food for 2 moons. Me get hungry, so me eat Lone Ranger's blank.
Oh, honey, I love you when you do those little Indian accents. It's so cute. Would you do it one more time?
Tondo say, me not eat speck of food for 2 moons. Me get hungry, so me eat Lone Ranger's blank.
I think I've got it.
By Joe.
Oh, I think it's... Wait a minute. Oh.
All right, you're finished. Charles is finishing up there. Okay, good. Fanny. All right, just lay it in the slot there. Put it in the slot, Brett. Let's go.
Oh, okay.
Come on. All right. Linda, Tondo say, on prairie, me not eat speck of food for 2 moons. Me get hungry, so me eat Lone Ranger's...
Horse.
Horse. Oh! All right, Joe.
Good, I only got as far as the saddle.
He ate the saddle.
Yes.
Okay, Brett.
Don't you worry, honey. This is not my week to let folks down. I said his horse Sliver. Or
horse
Silver.
Silver. Who is that masked man?
What? I'll get my own show out of this yet. I said horse.
Horse! Esther, she gonna eat a horse?
Horse Silver.
Horse Silver! Richard!
Horse.
Horse! And saddle! Okay, 4 for you, and your question is yet to come, but before anything else happens, this has to happen specially for you. Well, what's going on here? Gene Rayburn, Match Game 75. Join us next time. Goodbye. What the heck is going on?
Wow.
Get ready to match the star. Star pitcher for the LA Dodgers, Don Sutton. Brett Summers. Charles Nelson Riley. Hattie Duke Aston. Richard Dawson. And Betty White as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 78. And now, the star of Match Game 78, Gene Raymer.
Hello, friends. Thank you for joining us.
Number 7.
Who's in part the person who's been going through the dressing room? All right, let's frisk him and see what he's got on him.
Let's just frisk him.
This is Roger Dobkowitz. Pull the hairs out of his chest.
See how strange it is.
Oh, you're going to do the trick where you take his underwear off without removing his shirt. Right. 1, 2, 3. Ah!
Almost
Roger, you're a wonderful sport. Yeah, you know, you get $62. How much is it? $62 for appearing on camera?
Oh,
yeah. You
give me 31.
Yeah.
Get up!
Roger Dobkowitz. Well, now, would the... We just started. How can we speed up already?
Oh, no, she uses that at home with Alan.
Now, would the loonies like to meet the people who are less sane than we are? Patty Campbell and Carol Martinez. Now, this little lady here has won a bundle of money, $6,200. She's the current champ. And now she's going to be challenged by a lady we are meeting for the first time, Carol Martinez.
Hello.
Would you say who you are? Now, I know you're Carol Martinez,
Right.
but I mean where you're from, if you're married or if you fool around, whatever you want to say.
I am married and I have 2 children. And I'm a
Well, you have been fooling around then,
Well,
haven't you? Yes.
And I'm a customer service representative for a bank.
You are?
Yes.
Is that interesting work?
Very interesting.
Do people ever give you a hard time?
Occasionally.
Yes. And you smile at them?
That's right.
And you make everything life
Yes,
pleasant for them?
right.
That's nice. Okay, good luck to both of you ladies. We'll begin right after we do a little business with you. Now, here we go. Round 1 it is. Carol, you have the choice of A or B.
I'll take A, please.
Carol wants A, and this is what it says. Harry said, the American dollar is in really bad trouble. Yesterday, I saw a crisp new bill that said, in blank, we trust. The American dollar is really in trouble. Yesterday, I saw a crisp new bill that said, in blank, we trust. You do understand, of course.
I'm not sure.
Having just visited mainland China, I can point out to you that $1 is equal to $1.60 yuan. That's Y-U-A-N. And 100 American dollars equals 459 Hong Kong dollars.
Well, that is very interesting.
Isn't that fascinating?
But should it ever come up, we'll be able to just answer those questions.
Right. All right, Carol. Harry said the American dollar is in really bad trouble. Yesterday, I saw a crisp new bill that said, in blank, we trust.
I would say in no one.
In no one we trust. I think that's a good answer. Don't owe her until I tell you to owe her. She said, in no one we trust. What do you say?
In Richard Nixon we trust.
In Richard Nixon. That's a heap of trouble. Yes?
Isn't that how we got here in the first place?
Yes.
Now, this may be a match. You just stick to your own guns.
You smell like coconut.
I said in nothing we trust. That's
Nothing.
sort of close to no one. isn't
Yes, there it is. Nothing and no one. What do you say there?
In Cal Worthington.
Cal Worthington, for those of you who do not live in the California area, Cal Worthington is a guy who comes out there and he says, now I'm going to sell you a used car, and I'm going to give you the biggest buy you ever had in your life. And look at over here, we got a 1957 Dodge. You never saw a better car than that in your life. And over here we got a Plymouth. And over here we got a 19, and you're going to buy one of these cars, and you're going to love it. Yes.
Thank you very much. Let's go.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Well, you said it now says in God we trust. So I thought it was the opposite.
The devil. I saw Chris Newbill said, in the devil we trust. Well, in the devil.
I'm in a little more trouble than that. Shh. I said in Burt Lance.
In Burt Lance we trust. I do believe I get the subtleties of that.
Lady in Black.
What do you say, Lady in Black?
For those of you who, I'm playing the death scene. Now, for those of you who don't live, who live in Suzhou or Hangzhou.
Let's try this.
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
That's a small village.
Chris Newbill that said, in Las Vegas we trust.
Horrible translation. Thank you, dear.
Yes. I love you in black. Yes.
Thank
The lady
you.
in black.
You love me in front?
She makes
Or
her
black?
start jumping in the...
What?
Enough of that. So here we go. Ready, Patty? Yes. This is yours. Carol Martinez picked up one on hers. Or did she? Yes. Teddy said, my neighborhood was so tough. My father had a job as a tail gunner on a blank. That's how tough my neighborhood was.
So tough.
My father had a job as a tail gunner on a blank. This is a wonderful question. I don't care what anybody says.
Sure it is.
My neighborhood was so tough, my father had a job as a tail gunner on a blank. What's the score?
Which one should I take? Neither.
They're both good. No, they're both good. It's up to you. I cannot help in any way. Wonderful.
That means it's awful. Whenever you say that, I know.
Terrific. All right, Patty, we're ready for you. Teddy said, my neighborhood was so tough. My father had a job as a tail gunner on a blank.
School bus?
Tail gunner on a school bus.
Your tongue or your lip.
Tail gunner on a school bus, she said. What do you say?
In the 2 or 3 times that I've done this show, and in the answers that I've heard, I think that is probably one of the very best I have ever, in my life, school bus.
This school bus. One school bus. Okay. One for her.
The lady in black, she makes her living by lying on her back.
I don't want to hear any more of that.
Black limo.
A black limo.
I said limousine. Limo,
Limousine.
Limousine.
Father was so tough he had a job as a tail gunner in a black limousine, all right?
Have you heard of the mafia and all that stuff, or haven't you heard of that?
Oh, I didn't know.
Was it too subtle for you, huh?
Yes, it was. I really didn't understand it until you used the word mafia. What do you say?
They left her on the deck too long at the taping of Love Boat. I don't know. I said an ice cream truck.
An ice cream truck. That's all right?
That's all right, and black limousine is terrible?
No, I retract. Black limousine was excellent. Ice cream truck was excellent. My father was so tough. The neighborhood was so tough. My father had a job as a tail gunner on a...
Garbage truck.
Garbage truck. That's a good one.
About losing answer.
It's all right. Well, the job there is for her to match you see. Right, Richard?
Well, she's done that. Ira will love this. He'll be so proud of me.
Yes.
Bus. Hold it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
A bus. Now, I didn't say whether it went to school or not. There's no educated bus or non-educated bus, I
Hold
say.
on.
Now, let me...
Let's
Here,
hear
ding.
that. Ding.
Yeah!
Ding. Right. Okay.
Why don't you sort of judge that out?
Yes.
He appeals to me.
A judge who will take an appeal.
Thank you.
Changes.
On the garbage truck, like
You-
you did.
No, I'm sorry.
Try.
No
It's
ding.
not too late.
What are you going to argue with us, Betty?
No, I don't think I understood the question. My father was a tail gunner on a skateboard. No, that's not.
Tail gunner on a skateboard, eh?
It's
Not
beginning
your
to go.
Round 1, score is 2-1. Favor the champ. Round 2 after this. Oh, hello there. Here we go. Round 2. Final round, Carol. A or B?
I'll take A again, please.
A. Now, you've matched one person. That was Brett. The rest of you, please respond to this. Bill said, I saw a very strange listing in the Yellow Pages. It said, the oldest trick in the book. And that was it. It was an ad.
Look at me. Didn't
It was an ad for a 87-year-old blank. You understand? Bill said, I saw a very strange listing in the Yellow Pages. It said the oldest trick in the book. It was an ad for an 87-year-old blank.
Adorable.
Adorable. Right.
Charles isn't playing, but he's supposed to be.
Charles, write an answer if you please.
I'll play, just don't start.
Oh, just write that, hon, and let it go with that. And then everything will be. Just put that in your little slot and call it a day.
You're all nuts.
Okay. I'll start doing it slowly while they're finishing writing, because I think they all have ideas. Bill said, I saw a very strange listing in the Yellow Pages. It said, the oldest trick in the book. And it was an ad for an 87-year-old blank.
Lady of the evening.
Lady of the evening. Evening. Lady of the evening. What's
What
that?
if she worked days?
She worked days?
What if she worked days?
Well, then I don't know. I guess she'd
I
be
have lady of the PM, the AM, the nooner. Or...
lady of the PM or AM or nooner. That's one
I
for
have
her.
the ad in the book.
She's got a good agent.
I said a hooker in orthopedic wedgie.
A hooker and orthopedic wedgies. Dear me. An 87-year-old hooker and orthopedic wedgies. What do you say?
You have made me crazy, all of you, all week. Hooker!
Hooker. Score is now 4-2. Yeah. Richard, do you have an answer you'd like to contribute?
Refunds gladly made. Yes, hooker.
Hooker.
Almost complete satisfaction guaranteed.
What do you say there?
When she retired, would she be an unhooker? I don't know.
Yeah.
Lady of the evening.
Lady of the evening. So there it is. Got all 6. Now you got to go some to catch up with her. And what you have to do is match 4 to achieve a tie, and that's the best you can do, Patty. Here it is. George said. Do that again.
It's the lady.
Oh.
Susan Sullivan Show. Having
What
babies.
is that? What was that old radio show?
Strange.
Suspense. This
Sounded
will bring you
like a squeaky
anything.
door backstage we just heard. George said, it's really rained a lot here in Los Angeles. In fact, my house slid so far down the hill, I've got a new blank. That's how hard it rained here in Los Angeles. My house slid so far down the hill, I've got a new blank. This is funny to some people, but to some it's not.
No, to some it's very sad and
Very,
terrible.
very sad, tragic events have occurred here with all of this rain.
You're not going to be too tuckered out from your trip to China to go to Encino, are you?
I think I am. Can I pass tonight?
Boy, am I going to be blanked off. What was the question, hon?
It rained a lot here. In fact, it rained so hard in Los Angeles, my house slid so far down the hill, I've got a new blank. Are you
I
ready?
got it.
Yeah. Everything okay?
Yes, thank you very much.
Just give me a little pat on the back because I love you. Hit it with one hand. Very well. Okay, Patty Campbell. George said it's really rained a lot here in Los Angeles. In fact, my house slid so far down the hill, I've got a new blank.
Front yard?
A new front yard.
Oh.
I think maybe they went a little further than that here. Brett, what'd you say?
I said, I've got a new address.
A new address. So that means Carol wins the game. What the rest of you have? Zip code, neighbor. Okay, come on down. Well, Patty Campbell is leaving here a rich lady with a grand total of $6,200. Congratulations to you. Goodbye. Now we'll spin her off and spin a message for you. Pay attention.
Today's consolation prizes are first, 4 gallons of two-test easy care latex flat enamel, a scrubbable flat finish latex enamel exclusively from True Value Hardware Store. and comfortable Hager Slacks, machine washable in a wide range of beautiful colors and patterns. Hager Slacks, because looking good makes you feel good. And ceilings by Celotex. Choose from a wide variety of patterns, colors, and textures, all so beautiful and easy to install. They enhance any room. And Prince Gardner, matching leather accessories, smartly styled for fashion-conscious men or women. A perfect gift to fine name, Prince Gardner. And again, our blankster, Gene Raver.
Hello there. Here we go. Linda Pierce, first game she's won. Now, all she has is $100, but she could win a real big bundle here if she is skillful and has a little luck. Let's go. We polled the studio audience, said write down your best answer to this. Get on blank. $500 for you if you match the answer they gave most often. For matching the second most popular response, $250. And then for matching the bottom one, $100. So you can't strike out altogether here. Let's see what you'll do with our celebrities.
Richard.
Get on with it.
Get on with it.
Charles.
Get on board.
Get on board.
And Betty.
Betty.
Get on the bandwagon.
Get on the bandwagon. So get on the bandwagon, get with it, and get on board. Now remember, you can choose one of those or reject them all and give us one of your own. What would you like to do?
I'd like to say get on board.
Get on board. That's the answer that Charles gave you. Well, let's get on down and see what we're going to find over here.
Oh, you are a whiz.
Yes. Whoops there. Get on down there. Get on up there. May we see the $100 number? Get on board! You got it right off the bat. All right. What do we got on to the next one, if you please? Get on the ball.
That's
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Get on. Is that what you meant? You did think of that.
Get on the stick.
What do you think is going to be in a big one? Get on down? They don't know. Kind of undecided. All right, slide it. Get with it. Bravo! All right. Now you got $100. You're going to play for 10 times that amount or $1,000. You can still pick that up if you'll match one celebrity.
Richard, please.
Okay, here we go. Good luck to you. Worth $1,000 says behind the blank. Behind the blank. Behind the blank. All right, now think about it for a second. Give us the answer that matches Richard's. We give you $1,000. Behind the...
The only thing I can think of is behind the Iron Curtain.
Behind the Iron Curtain. Well, that's a very popular phrase and has been for a good many years. What do you say, Richard? Did you think of behind?
I thought of that, but I also thought of behind the 8 ball.
That's...
Oh, you did. We thought of that.
That's... Chairman Mao said, if you don't say behind the Iron Curtain, you get behind the 8 ball. Right.
Yeah.
Right. So that's the way it is.
Of course, he's dead now, so to hell with him.
Like that. Listen, Linda, you got $200. You're going to meet another player. You ready for that?
Yes.
Let's bring on Ed White. Here comes Ed White. How are you? Fine. Good. You know this lady? Now, we welcome you. Want to find out a little bit about you before we begin? Tell us where you're from or anything you care to contribute.
I'm from the large town of Pinckney, Michigan.
Who?
Pinckney, Michigan.
Pinckney, Michigan.
And,
okay.
I make my living getting beat up. I'm a professional wrestler.
You're a wrestler?
Yes.
No kidding. Where do you do that? All over the country?
All over, yeah.
Yeah. How much do you weigh?
About 280.
280. Would you stand up for a second?
Kimo Sabe.
Yeah.
Friend.
I can floor him 2 out of 3.
How much money would you like to win? And do you put on a show or do you really do this for real?
A little of each.
A little of each.
Are you a good guy or a bad guy?
Bad guy.
Bad
You're
guy?
the bad guy, really?
Do you work under that name, Ed White, or do you have another name?
No.
What do you call it, like the Mass Destroyer or something?
Several things.
Well, give us one. Tell us one. I'll tell you if I know you.
The spoiler.
The spoiler? I've heard of the spoiler, yeah. It kills your food.
Sit down there, old bean. Well, we're glad to have you here. Do you get a chance to watch your show often? I mean, you know how it goes and all that?
Sure.
You do?
Right.
All right. We wish you the very best of luck. We can't start right now because we've got a little wrestling match backstage we're going to stage here. But we will get to you later. Right now, don't. Well, it's been splendid having all of you here.
Oh, well, thank you.
It's splendid having you.
Really enjoyed it. And some of you will return next time, and I'm sorry to say that some of you will
Well,
not
name
return.
names.
All right. I will name the names right now of those who will be here next time.
Bill Anderson, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Dee Clark, Richard Dawson, and Marcia Wallace.
I'm Gene Rayburn. Join us next time for Match Game 78.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 78, a Mark Brixton, Bill Trotman production. Get ready to match the stars. Orson Bean, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Pat Delaney, Richard Dawson, and Betty White as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 76. And now here's the star of Match Game 76, Gene Rayburn.
You forgot your glasses. Thank you. Did you want, which pair did you want? I brought them both out.
Oh, no, these will be fine, thanks.
Boy, you are really...
Don't laugh. They're cheaper than a dog.
That's the next thing I'm going to have to get.
me, that
Oh, it's Gene!
It's Gene,
Wait,
yes,
God,
you
I
remember.
thought it was Charlie Bronson. That's how blind I am.
Are they all right?
Yeah, wonderful.
Clean?
Oh, there are
Yeah.
people out there.
Good, yeah. No, you can't see out of those, Richard.
Oh, Richard, you...
Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry I was ever rude to you. Legally, this woman should not be allowed to drive.
That's right.
Or anything else.
Or anything else. No. What do you say we say hello to our current champ, Cindy Storrs, over here. Hello, Cindy. As time expired last time, she won the game. She got her $100. And we were about to start the audience match, and we ran out of time, right? And we'll do that right after we do this message, especially for you. Ready. Here we are. Ready. Just ready. Are you ready? I'm almost ready.
What is there to see?
Now, Cindy, we polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Blank nest. Now, the answer that bunch gave most often is worth $500 to you if you match it. If you match the second most frequently given response, you get $250, and the third gets you $100. And our celebrities are going to try and assist you, to assist you.
Richard, please.
Bird's nest.
Bird's nest.
Orson.
I would, I don't know why it comes to my mind, but Love Nest.
Love Nest. You got two now.
Brett.
Waiting on those sweet little birds called robins. A robin's nest.
Robin's nest. Okay. There they are. Love Nest.
So adorable.
Robin's Nest. And Bird's Nest. Now you can have one of those, or you may have a better idea in your head. What do you want to do?
I'll go with Bird's Nest.
Bird's Nest, what you want? Let's find out if it's up there, shall we? And if it is there, the question is, where is it? We are going to begin at the bottom and reveal the $100 response. Crow's Nest.
Very good. Very.
Crow's
Thank
Nest.
you.
That's a familiar phrase.
Some of my best
friends. We are looking for a bird's nest. Let's see the $250 response. Love Nest. Who said that? Orson said that.
It's not a bad price.
Orson the Lover. Okay. Last chance for Bird's Nest. Here's the $500 response. You got it. Very good. Okay, Cindy. Now you're getting up there where the money begins to count. You got $600. And with this $500 win, the important thing is you're going to play for 10 times that amount, or $5,000. And remember, you have to match one celebrity, and this has to be an exact match. You have to choose one.
Richard, please.
Okay?
Bird's Nest.
Bird's Nest. Swing around over here. I'll get the question worth $5,000. You got your ESP going?
I hope so.
Are you thinking about Richard?
Oh, yes.
All right. Are you thinking about her?
Cindy. Thinking about Cindy.
Cindy. Blank magazine. Blank magazine. He's made up his mind, Cindy. Now you've got to make up your mind. Give us an answer what you think will match his. Blank magazine.
Time magazine.
Time magazine. I guess that's a big seller. We'll find out if it does match your answer, and if you do collect the $5,000. What do you say, Richard?
There really are hundreds.
Yeah, there are many, many.
There's
Yes.
Harper's and all those things. I buy this just for the centerfold Playboy.
Yeah. I guess your ESP didn't get over there, or his didn't get over
there's
here.
so many.
Yes.
And I was just hoping that Cindy would remember that I'm the lech that I am.
I'd say Playboy. Yes, okay. Well, Cindy, you got the 600, and you're going to meet another player. You ready for that? Here comes Carol Parker. Carol Parker. How are you? Okay, come on aboard. Carol, you know Cindy? Now we'll welcome Carol Parker and ask her to tell us the Carol Parker story.
Okay, I'm from a little town. I was born and raised in a little town, Scotland, Connecticut.
Yep.
And the past 10 years, I've lived in Tampa and Sarasota, Florida. I have a 16-year-old son, Mike. Hi, Mike. And I'm a sales representative out here on little business.
Okay, Carol, welcome and good luck, and let's begin. Here we go with our first round, and ask you to make a selection.
B, please.
B it is. We're rolling now.
Okay.
The old prospector said, the desert heat must be getting to me.
How I dread the old ones.
He said, this afternoon, I tried to blank a cactus.
The heat?
It's hot out here in the desert. Hot out here in the desert, and I'm not used to the heat. It's getting to me. This afternoon, I tried to blank a cactus.
What was the question?
Oh, you didn't hear the question. Okay, Carol. The old prospector said the desert heat must be getting to me this afternoon. I tried to blank a cactus. Don't say anything yet, little girl. Okay, Charles, we're waiting for you. All right, now we're ready for Carol. The desert heat must be getting to me, said the old prospector. This afternoon, I tried to blank a cactus.
Ride a cactus.
Ride a cactus. Now, wait a minute. That's not bad. Wrong. Wrong. I am going to evacuate this room. Get those people off. Don't show them on television. Don't put them on television because you're just going to encourage them. People on television. They're a bunch of weirdos. Weirdos.
This is your day, Mr. Rainbow.
What did you say? That little girl over there said, ride a cactus.
This entire experience is the closest thing to true revolution I've ever been involved with. Well, the old prospector was pretty much a weirdo even before the sun got to him. He tried to make love to a cactus.
Make love to a cactus. Now, what did you say?
And that's smart.
Yes.
And it'll give you prickly heat. I said he tried to drink a cactus. You know, he gets...
Now, just a second.
Oh, honey, Mr. Wright is a member of the mafia. Be careful.
Right. Well, I read in books that if you're really in dire need of moisture, there's a certain way you can open a cactus and get some liquid out of it and get a drink out of it, right?
So that's not bad. And you know what I'll do for a drink, honey?
You can also have a ride on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you're crazy.
What do you say, Charles?
Prickly heat is avoided by shaving.
Shaving a cactus. Right. You're going to get it in the parking lot. Okay, what do you say, Pat Delaney?
Well, if you can't ride it, maybe you eat it.
Eat a cactus. Suppose so. Now, Richard.
I have done a lot of work for the armed forces. I'm trying to appeal to the better side of it. I matched Orson and said, make love.
Make love.
There'll be a little
Now, be
something
careful,
in all
Betty.
of your envelopes.
Just be careful as you give your response.
How many years have I been doing this show? A lot of years, right?
A lot of years.
A lot of
Right.
years.
More years than we care to mention.
More than any of us cares to count. And I have always resisted this answer, but every time I do, somebody comes up with it. This time I say make love, and they didn't say it.
Okay. So there's your
That's
first round
right.
question, Carol. And that's the way it goes. You win some, you lose some. Remember, round 2 is even harder. Now, we'll get to you in a moment or so. First, this message. I've just been listening to Beethoven's Chorale Symphony while you've been away. Now we shall carry on with the second half of round 1. Cindy, this is all yours. Pay attention. The customs agent said, I think that girl is trying to smuggle a mouse across the border. I can see a little tail sticking out of her blank.
Trying to smuggle a mouse across.
I think that girl is trying to smuggle a mouse across the border. I can see a little tail sticking out of her blank.
Right, sweetheart.
Okay.
Raving.
You ready, Ann?
I think.
How are things going on the Swiss Family Robinson?
Slowly.
Really? I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, we're always rescued every week.
Well, you are?
Yeah, pirates.
Oh. Are you in trouble now? No, well. Funny. They're ready. Okay, here we go. Cindy, are you ready?
Yes.
The custom agent said, I think that girl, not that little girl, that girl is trying to smuggle a mouse across the border. I can see a little tail sticking out of her blank.
Mouth?
Mouth. Must have been a valuable mouse to make her go through all that.
Yucky.
Dear me. What do you say?
I say, Carol, you're all right. Still hope. Out of her bra.
Out of her bra.
I mean, that's where I would carry a mouse if I wanted to smuggle one.
Right. You?
Well, she had this little low-cut V-neck blouse on.
Right.
And it was just sticking out of her little cleavage.
Right out of the cleavage there. Right, Charles?
I said brasier.
Brasier. 3 of those, that would have worked very well for you in the first round. I can see little tails sticking out of her blank. What do you say, Pat?
Well, I was trying to be clean cut and said purse.
Yeah, purse, okay. And what did you try to do there, Richard? Lady is looking for a little mouth. A mouth sticking out of her mouth.
There you are.
There's the littlest mouth you got, huh?
No, I also said bray.
Bray, okay. Bray. Sorry, I don't know what you're going to find down there, but I'll help you look for it. If you're...
Well, it's not going to be a mouse, I can tell you that.
To my knowledge.
Yes?
Out of her dress.
Out of her dress. Very dignified. So there's the end of round 1. And as you can plainly see, it's nothing to nothing, isn't it? Okay, round 2 coming up. Now, Carol.
A, please.
A. Everybody plays, since she didn't match anybody in the first round. I have a TV guide listing for you, and this is it. TV guide. Tuesday night, ABC, Marcus Welby, MD. During an operation, Welby decides he needs glasses when he discovers that instead of operating on the patient, he is operating on the blank.
Wait a minute, dear. Wait a minute, sweetheart.
You guys keep talking so loud, I can hardly hear myself over here. It's the last time. Buzz off. Buzz off! What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
You left your seat.
I didn't leave my seat.
I have to hear the question again. I was shushing.
Tuesday night, ABC, Marcus Welby, MD. During an operation, Welby decides he needs glasses, and when he discovers that instead of operating on the patient, he is operating on the blank. Very simple. There's nothing to it. Come on, write something there.
Well, don't turn on us.
I just tried to save you.
I love you.
I love you too.
Operating on the patient, he was operating on the...
You hit my microphone.
Gene?
What?
If neither of these women ever wins, they stay on forever, right?
That's the way it is.
We call this show Gene Rayburn, Gene Rayburn.
Carol, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
TV guide. Tuesday night, ABC, Marcus Welby, MD. During an operation, Welby decides he needs glasses when he discovers that instead of operating on the patient, he is operating on the...
Table.
Table. That's a good answer. That's a very good answer. I think table is very good.
I think it's very good, too.
He started carving up the wooden operating table there. What'd you say?
I had him operating on the nurse. So
on the nurse. Yeah. That's better.
Do you know I started to write table and I thought you would poo-poo my answer? So I threw it away and I wrote nurse.
Table is good, nurse is better. Charles?
Now she has 3 incisions.
3. When Marcus Welby discovers that instead of operating on the patient, he's operating on the table, according to Carol. What according to you?
It's according to me a table, too.
A table. There you go, Carol. There's one. Very good.
I finally got one.
Table
Does she
for 2.
match you?
No, I said nurse.
You said nurse, there. I'll bet a nickel she said nurse.
Well, the nurse was such a cut-up. Of course I said.
Well, yeah. So that's 1. Now we come back, all you have to do is match 1 to tie and 2 to win. So it looks kind of easy for you, but we'll see how it turns out after this.
Today's consolation prizes are first, Key Brick wall covering. Add color, character, and charm to your home with fireproof, inexpensive Key Brick, America's most popular brick wall covering. And a deep fryer and golden dip. Quality meat, seafood, and chicken deserve this fine breading, not leftover crumbs. You can bake or fry with golden dip. And an electric knife and a supply of Unicap iron vitamins. 100% of the government's recommended daily allowance of iron plus 10 essential vitamins. There was an old lady who lived in a shoe. She had so many kids she didn't know what to blank. So she watched Match Game 76 when it continues in the movie.
Here we go. This is the last question in this game. Score is 1-0. You need 1 to tie, 2 to win. Jeff said, you know that aftershave the guy on TV slaps on his face?
Yeah.
Well, I use it every morning, but I don't slap my face. Instead, I slap my...
Bless you, sweetheart. saying.
No. It's a sneeze.
Us a clue?
No. I just sneezed. I could not restrain it because if I was tried to hold it back, I would have broke my brain.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone sneeze on television before.
Well,
It's a
why
first.
not? Yes, why not?
All right, so
He
what
said,
did
you know
he-
that aftershave the guy on TV slaps on his face? Well, I use it every morning, but I don't slap my face. Instead, I slap my blank.
I got it.
Face, I slap my blank.
I got it.
All right. Everybody plays. We're all ready. Cindy Stores. You know that aftershave the guy on TV slaps on his face? You've seen that commercial, haven't you, Cindy?
Yes.
Well, this guy says, I use it every morning, but I don't slap my face. Instead, I slap my...
Wife?
My wife. Okay. Here's a little aftershave, honey. What do you say?
Gene Rayburn. He slaps his bottom.
Slaps his bottom. Very good. Yes, Brett?
Slap my bum.
Okay, Charles?
Rear.
Uh-oh, it looked easy there for a minute, Cindy. Match 1 to tie, 2 to win. Got 3 more here to go. Pat?
Well, if you don't slap your face, you gotta slap your bottom.
Slap your bottom. That's 4 so far.
Well,
Is it unanimous, Richard?
Risk of making an ass out of myself, derriere.
Now, Cindy is looking for the answer. Wife, and Cindy, you've got to match Betty to stay in the game.
Do you know how I love sitting in this
Isn't
seat?
it grand?
You know it's such fun where you make a fool of yourself, so I had to say why.
So we've got a tie. We have a tie, and we've got to go to a tiebreaker. So let's get rid of all of these lights up here. And in a moment or so, we'll go to a tiebreaker. But right now, we're going to have a little message for you. No, we ain't. So when we get together next time, we will go to a tie-breaking question. It'll be 1 for each. The one who matches most of the ding-a-lings will be the winner. All right? Look forward to seeing you ladies, and you too. Now, before we go today, I must say to look for this lady on Swiss Family Robinson, and to look for that lady on the Mary Tyler Moore Show. She's very funny and marvelous and a superb performer. Isn't it funny? This guy's holding up a sign says you got a minute to go. He's holding up a sign says you got 40 seconds to go over there. But we'll just keep going on until the light goes out. But Charles is involved in an extremely exciting venture, a Broadway show starring Julie Harris called The Belle of Amherst. And it's about Emily Dickinson.
Which
He
is in
directed it.
Boston now.
He does not
It's in
play
Boston
Emily
at this-
Dickinson.
No, he does not play Emily Dickinson.
Julie Harris.
Julie Harris is Emily Dickinson.
It's a big success on the road.
Oh,
it's
it's marvelous.
You
I
saw
really
it.
love
Betty saw it.
Yes, that's right.
I saw it.
And we've read some of the out-of-town reviews, which were absolutely spectacular.
Thank you. It's
I
a
predict
wonderful play.
It's going to change your life. Now, when you, after this
I might
thing
get new clothes.
No, I don't care about
I
that.
doubt
but
that.
I hope you're not going to abandon us.
No.
You're not going to be, even though you're going to be a
Oh,
big
but he does a
hit.
magnificent job.
Okay.
No, you know that.
All right.
Look for
You
me
don't
in the
get free
produce
meals
department
with
of
the other
Ralph's
show.
Supermarket.
Ralph's Supermarket. Orson Bean is appearing all this week. Gene Rayburn here. Join us next time for Match Game 76. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 76. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of the CBS stations. Get ready to match the stars. Dick Gautier, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Della Reese, Richard Dawson, and Fannie Flagg as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 76. And now, here's the star of Match Game 76, Gene Rayburn.
Thank you for joining us here. Come over here and let's say hello to our celebrities. I greet you one and all. I would like you to note that the threesome is reunited again. Gautier, Riley, and Rayburn. Yeah. Listen, we haven't seen you in a long time. What have you been up to?
Oh, it's only been a couple. Only features. I'm only doing features now, and yeah, I did a couple of movies. Yeah.
No kidding.
Listen, I don't want to be blatant about it because I don't believe people are on these shows to do plugs, Gene. I really think that people are only here to help contestants win and that sort of thing.
Billy Jack goes to Washington. Really?
Try and be a little less obvious.
What do you say we lay hello to champ Kathy Whitehead? How are you?
Real good.
Good. Now, as time expired, Kathy won $100. She won the game. So that means she's going to try for over $5,000 now. You ready for that?
I sure am.
Yes. Now, tell us again when you're expecting your baby. In a couple of months, is it?
October 4th.
Oh, October 4th.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Okay. Well, good luck to you, Kathy. We'll start with the big money audience match here in a moment or so, but right now we want to start up with this. Pay attention. Now, we're ready. Here we are. Kathy, you're ready. Just stand right there on the adhesive tape. That's it. And we'll get right to it. Kathy, we polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Bon blank, or bone blank, whatever it's, bon, B-O-N blank. Now, the answer that bunch gave most often, they had that written on a card in front of them, you see. The top answer is worth $500 if you match it, $250 if you match the middle one, and then $100 if you match the bottom one. 3 of the 6 are permitted to assist.
Well, I'll go with Richard first.
Bon voyage!
Bon voyage!
And Brett?
Brett?
What about bonbons?
Bon. Okay, another one.
Fanny.
Fanny?
I'm sorry, did you call on me?
Yes, you've been called on.
Stalling? Just a little note. Something I forgot to tell her before the show.
Bonnie and Clyde.
No, wait, you're only funning us, aren't you?
Bon Whit Teller.
Oh, of course.
What?
Bon Whit Teller.
Bon Whit Teller? Okay. So, you got Bon Whit Teller, you got Bonbon, and you got Bon Voyage. You want me to...
I'll go with Bon Voyage.
Bon Voyage is one that you want. All right, let's find out if there's the one Richard gave you. Let's begin down at the bottom. As we usually do, and we'll reveal the $100 response. Bonfire.
Where were you when I needed you?
Let's see if Bon Voyage is under the $250 number. Bonbons. All right, that's the one that Brett gave you, right? No.
Yeah.
No one gave you that.
That's the one that...
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
And Bon Whit
Sweet
Teller.
little girl that she is.
We're looking for... What did you say you want?
Bon Voyage.
Bon Voyage.
We're on match game.
Roger.
And it's the afternoon.
Roger,
You shouldn't have circled Bonbon because it confuses me, you see. What she really wanted was Bon Voyage there. But I understand it now. You don't understand it. I just wanted you to understand it, Rod. That's right. Okay. He has a master's degree in cue cards.
In ignorance.
And here we go. Last chance for Bon Voyage. May we see the $500 number? Yes, congratulations. You got it. Don't jump around too much there. Are you allowed to jump?
Yes.
Oh, you can. Oh. I got a little nervous there. I said, "Are you allowed to jump?" And she said, "Yes, she's allowed to jump." Don't mind a thing. She just won $500. That's why she's jumping around like that. Okay. Now, Kathy, you're going to play for 10 times the $500 or $5,000. But to collect that amount of money, you must match one of the celebrities exactly. Which one will it be?
It will be Bert. Richard.
Bert Parks.
Bert Richard.
I love you, Bert. Sing Mr.
We don't have... There's no Bert on this show. What are you talking about? Bert is going to be the name of your son when he's born, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Well, then I'm honored that you call me
Yes.
Bert.
How
Don't
did you
be-
get him
don't
mixed
be-
up with Burt Reynolds? He's much better looking
Burt
than Burt
Parks.
Reynolds.
Just get ready. Get your ESP going over to this little
Come on,
lady
we
so
gotta
she can
do
win some money here. Now, stand on the tape and face me, and I'll get the number. It's worth $5,000, and it reads as follows. Blank form. F-O-R-M. Blank form. Blank form. All right. Now, Richard's ready. Kathy is thinking very hard. She's getting her ESP going over there. Electrical energy to Richard Dawson so she can articulate the same answer now that he's written on the card. What do you say?
The only thing I can think of is income tax form.
Income tax form. Oh. Well, what would you say? Oh, I
Oh, uniform?
see. No,
Maiden form?
that's what they're saying. All right, now her answer is...
Wears maiden form.
We hope as little as possible. She says income tax form will match her with the $5,000, Richard.
The ESP went with the audience. Maiden form.
Oh,
I'm sorry, darling.
Oh. Well, Kathy, you've enriched yourself a little bit. You're up to $600, and you're going to meet another player now, and I know you're happy about that. Let's welcome Joseph May. There's Joseph May. Now you can get back up there as soon as it stops. Joseph, you know Kathy Whitehead there? And she's up to $600, which isn't bad at all. Joseph, we welcome you and ask you to tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm from Mount Carmel, Pennsylvania. I'm married. My wife's name is Gretchen. We're both hairstylists, and we have our own shop in Pennsylvania.
In Pennsylvania somewhere? Yes. Well, the best of luck to you. Who does your hair?
Myself and my wife.
Oh, I see.
I comb it in the morning, and she does it.
I see. All right. Well, we'll start this game in a moment or so, but right now we want to start a little message for you. Pay attention, then come right back. Here we go. Boing. Joseph May, you may have A or B.
B, please.
B it is. We're going to start this game right now. And are you ready to begin?
I am ready to begin.
Thank you, my dear. Ugly Edna said. She said, if you think I'm ugly now, you should have seen me before I had my plastic surgery. Then I looked like blank. That's what Ugly Edna said. If you think I'm ugly now, you should have seen me before I had my plastic surgery. Then I looked like blank. We're going to see a lot of you on Chico and the Man.
I hope you're going to see a lot of me on Chico and the Man.
Yeah, well, we'll keep watching for you.
Keep being over there so you can see me, too.
Okay, good. All right, Charles is just about ready, so I'll walk over here to Mr. May and ask him to respond. Ugly Edna said, if you think I'm ugly now, you should have seen me before I had my plastic surgery. Then I looked like...
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. All right. He said, then I look like Frankenstein.
That's an excellent idea, as a matter of fact, Joseph. Unfortunately, I said looks like Phyllis Diller.
Phyllis Diller. Very good. That's right. She's the famous one. Kids herself about being ugly and all that, and then had the plastic
she
surgery.
had her face lifted
Oh,
in. She
gosh,
was
yeah.
as cute as a buck
And everything
deer.
else, yes.
I said that she looked like a dog.
A dog, yeah.
What happens to me when Fanny does this show? I just start talking so southern. Hi, hon.
Hello, Charles.
Hi.
A dog. All right. You should have seen me before I had my plastic surgery. Then I looked like Frankenstein, according to Joe.
I said King Kong.
King Kong. Very good. Fay Ray liked him, but...
They were very close.
Yes, they were.
I thought she looked like Howard Cosell.
Without his...
El Ruggo would say
without
so.
El Ruggo. All right, Miss Fanny, honey, welcome back.
Thank you. I tell you the truth, I thought and thought because the neighborhood I was raised in, we always said somebody was as ugly as a dog, you know?
That's what she said. You're doing the switch here, there, you're talking like, okay, Joe, there you are. That's the way it goes, Joe. All right? So, no score there. Kathy, this is your first rounder. And
Thank you.
there was something in there.
Oh, it's all gone now, Gene.
Okay. Harvey the Undertaker used to be a magician. That's why whenever he gets a body, he doesn't bury it, he blanks it. Harvey the Undertaker used to be a magician. That's why whenever he gets a body, he doesn't bury it, he blanks it.
I got it.
That's an easy one.
Sure.
I want to look at this while you're writing there. Billy Jack goes to Washington.
Your mind is gone.
Yes, it is.
Once more,
He used to be a musician.
Musician.
Is the operative.
No, not
I thought he
music.
said magician.
Magician.
Oh, wow.
You can't see, you can't hear, you're impossible.
Don't yell at a sweet little southern girl like that.
Harvey the Undertaker used to be a magician.
I get it, honey.
That's why whenever he gets a body, he doesn't bury it, he blanks it. That's good, now that you understand it.
See, it's a trick
dear.
I learned early in life.
You have to work on your enunciation.
You don't get top billing.
Hey, wait a minute.
All right, everybody's ready over there. Kathy, you ready? Here we go. Charles, put it in the slot. Thank you, sir. Harvey the Undertaker used to be a magician. And that's why whenever he gets a body, he doesn't bury it, he blanks it.
Well, the only thing I can think of that they do with bodies is saw them in half.
She saws it in half. Yeah, okay, that's what one thing magicians do to bodies, saw it in half, right? What do you say?
I say that's a little gruesome of you, really. To saw a corpse in half is a wonderful image that I want to use. I said makes it disappear.
Makes it disappear? That's a good answer.
Sorry.
That's another thing magicians do. What'd you say, Brett?
I said, you said blanks it? I said makes it disappear it.
Makes it disappear it. That's okay. Charles?
I said makes it disappear like this. See that?
Oh, very good. Harvey the Undertaker used to be a magician. He doesn't bury a body, he blanks it.
Makes it disappear.
Makes it disappear.
That's right.
That seems to be the answer. Although yours was a good answer, too, there. What'd you say, Rich?
Say abracadabra, Kathy.
Abracadabra.
Pardon? Sausage and hog.
One for Kathy. See? What do you say, Ollie?
That's right. I said sausage and peck.
Sausage and hog. Well, half a body is better than none. Joe, you want A or B this time?
I'll take B again, please.
B again. Okay, everybody plays. He didn't match anybody in the first round. Lester played a trick on his wife and switched her birth control pills with Bayer aspirin. 9 months later, she gave birth to a 6-pound blank.
Hi.
Switched her birth control pills with Bayer aspirin. 9 months later, she gave birth to a 6-pound blank.
Okay, sweetheart.
All right. Okay. Well, isn't that neat? They all finished so quickly, Joe. Lester played a trick on his wife, switched her birth control pills with Bayer aspirin. 9 months later, she gave birth to a 6-pound...
I have to say headache.
Headache? That's a little joke between me and the staff over there.
He would say that?
No. What did you say?
I said a 6-pound
Headache. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good. He just sounds like that machine there. What did you say?
Don't he make funny noises?
Yes, he do.
Well, that's what I said. Headache.
6-pound headache. What'd you say, Charles?
Without showing posters of my movies or...
Let's say headache. All right. He's up to 3 now. Della Reese, he's rolling.
Well, he's up to 4 now.
All right, we're going to stop with her.
Richard, looking for a 6-pound headache.
Not today, Gene. I have a headache.
Oh. 5 for you. Fanny?
Well, let me tell you, I take this game literally. Now, when she found out what he'd done, see, she killed him, so she gave birth to an orphan.
Perfect. Wonderful joke at his expense.
Now, very good, my dear. Now I will tell you what I was laughing about over there. Because, you see, I proofread these things just to make sure there are no typographical errors. And a couple hours ago when I was proofreading it, they said, everybody's going to say, switch your birth control pills with bear aspirin. 9 months later, she gave birth to a 6-pound bear. But nobody said it. There he is. There he is. He's the one that said it.
You said bear aspirin, didn't you?
I said bear aspirin.
Yeah. Not
Didn't
bear.
I say bear aspirin? No, I said bear aspirin.
Bear, yeah.
Right. Okay.
Well, we're
All
not
right. Now,
Southern.
you're embarrassed. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to embarrass you, but you're fired. So at the end of, or the middle of round 2, we got 5-2. When we come back from this commercial, you go to work and see how you can do. Right now, you pay attention to this. Okay, here we go. You know what you have to do, Kathy?
Sure do.
What do you have to do?
Have to get 4.
4 and 2 are 6. That's right. If you get 4, you win the game. You can get 3 and tie, but 4 would be
You've got
better.
a mind like a steel trap.
Yes, sirree.
Really, it's chilling to watch it turn over. The lady with child knew how many she needed.
You don't play this time.
Oh, all right, if you're going
All
to
right.
punish me.
You ready, Della? You play.
I'm ready.
Everybody watches Happy Days, right? All right.
No.
Well, do I? Yes. Well, on one of those shows, funny says, hey, I gotta get rid of Dolores. All she ever wants to do is grease my blank. Hey, get rid of Dolores. All she ever wants to do is grease my blank. There. Hey, you watch Happy Days, right? I gotta get rid of Dolores. All she ever wants to do is grease my blank.
Fonzie do?
Fonzie, you've never seen the show. You've never seen the show. Shh. Shh. Well, I'm sorry, you're on your own. I can't tell you any more than that. He's a star of the show, and it's called Happy Days.
I thought Ronnie Howard was the
I
star.
thought Tom Bosley was the star.
No.
Or whomever.
No.
I would like
We've
to
just
know.
changed all that. Just put something on the card so we can get on with it. And this will be a disaster for you, but those happen occasionally.
Oh, that's a wonderful answer.
All right.
I'm sitting downwind of it.
Now, Kathy, you'll watch Happy Days, right?
I never have watched it.
You've never watched Happy Days?
Can you believe that?
Okay. You could give me your answer without my even asking the question if you've never watched the show. But anyway, Fonzie, this fella, the character, he says, hey, I gotta get rid of Dolores. Dolores, all she ever wants to do is grease my blank. Hey.
Hey, all she ever wants to do is grease my hair is the only thing I can think of.
Grease my hair. Not bad. He does have a big head of hair, and he's a little bit greasy. That might work for you. What'd you say, Dick?
Obviously, you've never seen the show. I mean, that is, I'm sorry, Kathy.
she
It's
said
a dumb
happy.
answer. I haven't seen it either. I said hair.
Score is now 5-3.
Well, I was totally
Here's
up.
another one who never saw the show.
I was totally up. I was completely confused and befuddled. So I said hair.
5-4 the score. Charles?
Oh, air.
Oh, surprise, surprise. 5-5 the score. Now, here we go. We got a tie. Let's see if Della Reese reveals her answer and breaks the tie, or whether the game ends in a tie.
See,
What do you say?
I should have did something else, but I said motorbike.
Motorbike is a good answer.
Yeah?
Because he
it's a
does
good
ride a
answer.
motorcycle.
Yeah.
That would be the other thing. All he wants to do is grease my motorcycle. All right, 5-5. The game ends in a tie. We'll tell you what happens right after we tell you about this. I think we'll just leave all these numbers up here because we got to stop right now. This game ends in a tie. We'll just have to pick it up. You'll have to come back next time, and we'll go to a tiebreaker and see how it turns out. Okay?
Okey-doke.
Look forward to seeing you next time. Now,
Those of you who will be in the vicinity of Newport, Rhode Island, Providence.
No, at the end of September.
At the end of September, which
Memphis.
we are about the end of September now, aren't we, folks?
Memphis.
Yeah, we are.
Today.
Right.
Madam Butterfly. Two performances, September 30th and
Where?
October 2nd. Memphis Opera Theater.
Well,
I'm going to direct it, not be Madam Butterfly.
But you're doing one in Rhode Island too, aren't you?
Yes, but that was done, I think, already. That's 1st of September.
Oh, all right. It's all over.
If you look at the chart in the dressing room, everything comes clear.
And it'll be in your book. Okay. Well, I thank you one and all. You were just splendid.
Well,
and
thank
we'll look
you.
forward to seeing all of you next time. I don't quite understand. What does that say? There's writing on there.
The jukebox that says make any selection. Now just say goodbye.
Oh, all right. I'll make a selection while you say goodbye. Join us next time, Match Game 76. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 76, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Get ready to match the stars from The Price is Right. Bob Barker, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Ava Gabor, Richard Dawson, and Joyce Bulifant as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 77. And now, here's the star of Match Game 77, Gene Rayburn.
Thank you, friends, for joining us. And first off, I greet you and thank you for, you're a beautiful bunch. You really look quite adorable. Let's say hello to two beautiful ladies, Susie Mallett and Susan Wilson. Now, Susie Mallett's the current champ. She's won one game and has $100. And she's been challenged by Susan Wilson here, who has had her first round question and is ready for her second round question, right?
Yes.
She's a theater major.
Theater arts major, Cal
Where?
State Long Beach.
Cal State Long Beach, yes.
State Long Beach.
Okay, ladies, good luck to both of you. The score at this moment at the beginning of round two is 2-0 in favor of Susie Mallett here, and we'll see how this game ends after we see about this. Now let's finish this game, see how round two goes. Susan Wilson, you may have A or B.
Okay, I'll choose A this time.
A it is. A is as follows. Little Muggsy is the toughest kid in his school. When he entered the pass, punt, and kick competition, he didn't use a football. Instead, he passed, punted, and kicked his blank. Toughest kid in his school.
Yes.
Now, you know what the pass, punt, and kick competition is? They have that at halftime during football games.
Yes.
You get a whole bunch of little kids out there, and they say which one can pass it the furthest, and kick
punt it
and punt
kick
it and all that. So,
Can I read that while you enlighten our listeners with
I
all that
have it.
little
Now,
money?
I have that. Now, once you, but see,
Very
sweetheart,
good.
it's an imperative that you understand what pass, punt, and kick is.
Yes.
Whatever.
When in doubt, drop back and punt. Okay. Now, Susan, little Muggsy's the toughest kid in his school. When he entered the pass, punt, and kick competition, he didn't use a football. You know what pass, punt, and kick competition is?
Right, yes.
He didn't use a football. Instead, he passed, punted, and kicked his blank.
His teacher?
His teacher.
Yes.
Teacher, eh? Are you a teacher?
No.
No, you're not. Bob, what'd you say?
Well, I thought he was having trouble with his brother.
His brother. Passed, punted, and kicked his brother.
There's no
Correct?
reason to boo that.
No. It's not a bad answer.
It's a good
It's
answer.
not a bad answer at all.
I'll
Very
tell
good.
you when to boo.
Yes, right.
I figure his bloody teacher would be smart enough to stay off the field.
Right.
So he kicked his little pass, punted, and
Sister.
kicked his sister.
Yes. He could easily intimidate
Now you
her.
may boo.
Cool it.
You tell him, fat lady. Oh, pardon me, I'm sorry. Turn on the people who
may
save you.
tell him when to boo and not boo on your own show.
On Price is Right.
On this show, I tell him when to boo. Now, so far we've had brother and sister.
I never heard such a... Well, all right. Teacher.
Teacher is one. One for Susan. She's looking for a teacher, Ava.
Well, all I can say is she's got one.
Another teacher. Good for her. When he entered the pass, punt, and kick competition, he didn't use a football. Instead, he passed, punted, and kicked his teacher.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, look at that. We're up to 3 now. Susan, show us your teacher, Joyce.
I don't have a teacher.
Do what I tell you to,
Well,
Bob.
he
Hold it.
couldn't pass if he did that to his teacher.
Oh,
I said his kid brother.
kid brother. Okay, brother, sister, teacher, all good responses. So you picked up 3 there now. Susie, 1 to tie, 2 to win. Scores 3-2. The rabbit said, "Woe is me. I had an accident with a porcupine. Now it hurts when I blank." You don't write, darling.
I know.
And neither do you.
Do I write?
You do. The upper tier writes, along with Richard.
The upper tier is really hasn't been too sharp this week.
This week.
The upper tier is really kind of faded away.
All right, here we go, Susie. The rabbit said, "Woe is me. I had an accident with a porcupine, and now it hurts when I blank."
Hop.
Hop.
Hop. Hippity hop.
Hippity hop. You have a whistle around your neck.
Yes.
What is that for?
It's a rape whistle. You
Oh,
blow
really?
it if in case of attack.
Oh, no kidding.
It's from my mother.
That's to call all the men?
It's no, wrong.
No, it's hop.
Okay. What do you say, Bob? She's looking for the answer. Cop.
No,
No,
it's
no.
hop. It's hippity hop.
Listen, now wait a minute, folks. Wait a minute. We got a guy here who's supposed to keep track of stuff because I can't keep track of everything, and he wrote cop. They're fired.
Gene, that's
What?
not just a guy. That's Roger Dobkowitz. He
Yes.
works on our show, too.
That's right.
What does that
You notice there's never a hop around when you want one.
That's right. Never a hop around when you need one. What did you say?
Now, it's been so long, I just want to be reminded that the answer
rabbit
was
said,
hop.
"Woe is me, I had an accident with a
But the
porcupine, now it hurts when I hop."
And the answer was hop.
Right.
And what she wants is hop.
Right.
And what I have is hop.
Huh.
Hop.
Okay. Tie score 3-3.
Oh, sweetheart, he could hop his little buns off. It was only when he tried to make rabbits that he got it.
That's what hurts. Another hop will win the game for Susan. What do you
Fred
say?
had a rape whistle,
Yes?
and it rusted. Hop.
Hop wins the game. What the rest of you have? Make love. Okay. Come on down, Susan. Sorry, my microphone is just, the cable is hung up there. Now it's all loosened up there, and there you are. You just hang around there for a second or so. Susan, you missed it by 1 or 2. It was a pleasure to meet you. Good luck
Nice
to
meeting
you.
you. I had a very nice time.
Thank you, Susan
Bye-bye.
Wilson. Goodbye, my dear. While we're spinning her off, we want to spin a little message of commercial interest for you. Here we are with Susie Mallett, who's won her second game. She now has $200. You're doing it the hard way, Susie.
Sure am.
You ready to have a go at the big money now?
I'll try again.
Gonna get the smarts now? Get some ESP and empathy flowing to the panel there?
I'm going to share.
Here we go. We polled a studio audience not too long ago. We said, you write down your best answer to this. Blank spell. Now, the answer they gave most often will get you $500 if you match it. If you match the second most popular answer they wrote down, you'll get $250. And then for matching the third, you get $100, and you'll get some help from our celebrities.
Richard.
A magic spell.
Magic spell is one answer.
Joyce.
Oh, I have two things.
You have two things? I hope you have two things. What else is new?
Thanks for noticing. Oh, dear, which one's the best?
Go along.
Good. Which one?
Well, I can't see from here.
First one.
I like the first
Under my spell.
Under my spell.
Under my spell.
Okay. You don't have to sing, just a simple little answer is all we ask.
And Brett.
Godspell.
Godspell. Godspell, famous rock musical that's been running around for years and years.
We've seen it 8 times.
You have?
Yes.
So those are the three, Godspell, Magic Spell, and Under My Spell. You may choose one of those or give us one of your own.
I'm going to go with Magic Spell.
Magic Spell. You seem so enthusiastic about Godspell.
I know. I just don't think that many people have seen it.
Really? Okay. She wants Magic Spell. Let's find out if it's up there, and if so, where. We'll begin at the bottom as we usually do and reveal the $100 response. Magic Spell, you got it right off the bat. Now let's see what's under the $250 response. Witch's Spell. Dry Spell is under the big one?
Oh, that's a good one. I like that.
What? You don't know. You are not speaking as one voice there. Cool it.
Oil spell.
Oil spell.
Will you look who's correcting me? Avis and spell.
May we see it, please?
I'm ashamed of myself.
Once a year.
Really.
You really thought of it, and you...
Oh, that was the first thing that came to my mind.
You violated the basic rule here. Say the first thing that comes to your mind. Oh, well, anyway, you've won something, and you're going to play for 10 times that amount now, or $1,000, and that isn't bad now, Susie. You can collect it if you'll match one celebrity.
Of course, Richard. I'd love to kiss
Here,
him.
what's that?
Another one to love to kiss him.
Yes. Okay.
I already gave.
What's that? What's that?
Come on, I want to win some money here.
All right. Good luck to you anyway. Here we go. Property blank. That's P-R-O-P-E-R-T-Y blank. Property blank. Property, yes. Susie, what answer would you like to give us that'll match his? In this case, property blank.
What's been going up and up? Taxes.
Property taxes. Indeed, they are going up and up and up, aren't they? Okay. She says property taxes will match a Richard.
I was thinking in the other area, settlement.
Settlement. Yeah. Are you having some troubles, Richard?
No, I had mine in '62.
Oh, I see. It's all over now.
Yeah.
You've settled, have you? Well, now, Susie, you're going to meet another player now. You've picked up another $100 there. You got a total of $300. So let's welcome your new challenger, Joan Ellison. Hi, Joan. You know this lady, don't you?
I sure do. Hi.
Joan, we welcome you and ask you to tell us a little bit about yourself, if you would, please.
All right, I can be very short and succinct. I'm from San Diego, California.
Aren't we all?
Aren't we all? And I note read for court reporters, stenotype note reading.
Yeah.
And this is the second biggest thrill of my life.
Really? What was the first biggest thrill of your life?
Marrying my husband.
Oh, that's nice. Well, aren't you trying to say that?
That's the truth.
All right. Well, I'm glad it's a big event for you. It's a big event for us to have you here,
Thank you,
Joan.
sir.
Good luck to you. We'll ask you to begin by making a selection of A or B.
Oh, I think I'll take B, please.
B it is. New game, and this is it. Harry said to the psychiatrist.
Yeah.
He says, Doc, you've got to help me. My wife thinks she's a horse. All night long, she kept blanking. My wife thinks she's a horse. All night long, she kept blanking. Very easy.
Sure.
It's very easy. She thinks she's a horse.
I get it. I'm just hanging around.
Get up. Hello there. Oh, hello there, Joan Ellison. It's up to you now to give us a response to this. Harry said to the psychiatrist, Doc, you've got to help me. My wife thinks she's a horse. All night long, she kept blanking.
Whinnying.
Whinnying.
Neighing, whinnying.
Now say it again.
Whinnying.
Yeah.
It's a difficult word to say.
Yes. Now what else did you say?
Neighing.
Is that the same? Is winning and neighing the same
they're
thing?
the same, I believe.
You said winning or neighing.
They're the same.
They go.
Exactly. They are the same, and it occurred to me, but I thought she'd say kicking.
Oh, kicking.
You know, wives
Horses
and
do.
men
That's
have been
right.
known to kick.
That's right. Kicking is good too. All right.
I thought of neighing, and then you said it's an easy question, and I thought, oh. And I went with kicking, which was an error. I should trust myself more.
Right. I agree.
Not necessarily, though, in the long run.
Show us your whinny, Charlie.
Continuing in the great tradition of the Rockettes, kicking.
So we have 3 kickers on the upper tier. She's looking for winning or neighing. Ava?
Well, I was galloping.
Galloping.
A horse gallops.
Yeah, but in bed all night? What?
She's Hungarian.
It's a big bed.
Interesting.
Darling, you must learn the English language.
No, I really got the giggles.
Harry, who spoke to the psychiatrist?
Harry said to the psychiatrist, Doc, you've got to help me. My wife thinks she's a horse. All night long, she kept neighing.
Yeah, well, he'd say, would you like a little love? And she was just neighing.
Neighing. There's one for Joan. What about you? You got a whinny or a neigh over there?
No, I don't got a whinny or a knee. I'm just a little bit slower than you are, Ava. I said trotting on
Oh,
it.
terrific. Oh, splendid. So there we are. That's your first round question, Joan, and now you see how it goes. And we'll have one for you, but first we've got this for you. Here we go. Other half of round 1. Susie, this is yours. A round oneer. Sally said, I'll never have dinner with Richard Dawson again.
Why?
She said she'd never tell.
Well, she did. She said, the last time I did, he made me blank. Never have dinner with Richard Dawson again. Last time I did, he made me blank.
Hello, Kim.
Is that all right? No.
It's wonderful. I can't read it. Just put it in the
You
slot.
need a
We'll figure it out.
translator.
That's it. Okay. Susie, Sally said, I'll never have dinner with Richard Dawson again. The last time I did, he made me blank.
Throw up. I'm sorry, Richard. Made me sick.
Really?
Well, she said she wouldn't have dinner with
one
me.
head-to-head match, they really turn on you, don't they?
That
We
so
were
happens.
friends for a while.
Yeah.
I did property settlement. She said property taxes.
Yeah, I can attest to the fact that he's not a bad cook at all. I've had dinner at his house. Yes.
You didn't throw up?
No. Not at all. It was wonderful. What'd you say?
Well, I've known Richard for many years.
Yes.
And had dinner with him on many occasions, and he would never make you throw up, but he would make you pay.
Pay the bill.
Hey,
Hey.
El Cheapo is what he's referring
no.
to. What do you say?
Actually, Sally was what we call a mercy dinner. You know what a mercy dinner
I do
is.
know what a
Yeah.
mercy dinner is.
So he said, you pick up the check, huh?
I see. All right, so far we have 2 of those. Charles?
Pay.
Pay 3 of those. Well, the truth is coming out. Susie, what do you say?
Susie? My name.
Susie's already said. Ava, what do you say?
Oh, I thought I changed my name.
No. Would you
Well,
like
I
to change
should.
your name?
I would. Well, afterward I wrote down I sure would. I said, made love to me. Sorry.
I see. I asked him and he made me make a lover to me.
When did you actually
We just could have
see
ended it
Sally?
right there. What?
Sally, just a little while ago,
Yeah.
I saw Sally.
If you see Sally, tell her that I love her. What do you say there? Tell us the truth, Richard.
Truth, yeah.
You were there.
I cooked her dinner.
You cooked her dinner?
And I made her wash the dishes.
That's it. All right. Here we go. Last chance for barfing.
I beg your pardon. I said foot the bill.
Foot the bill.
Foot the bill.
Well, at that, you would have scored with a lot of those there. So there's the end of round 1. Scores 1-0. Favor the challenger. Round 2 will follow round 1, but first, this. We have to hold everything right here and put you in cold storage for a little while, and until we meet again. We'll show up on Monday morning, right?
Oh, yeah.
Now, the next
Is
time...
that why we're doing it?
That's right. The next time we get together, these are the bodies you will see on this stage.
Nipsey Russell, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Sarah Purcell, Richard Dawson, and Betty White.
Gene Rayburn will join us next time, Match Game 77, Monday morning. Bye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 77, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Get ready to match the stars. George Kennedy, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Elaine Joyce, Dick Martin, and Betty White as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game PM. And now, here's the star of Match Game PM, Gene Rayburn.
Hello there, John. How are you? Thank you, friends, for joining us. You must try to buy a red dress. I keep telling you, red is a wonderful color for you. Try and get a real red dress.
Okay, next time. You got
All right.
spray for that.
Yeah.
That stuff growing on your tie. You can spray for that, it'll kill it in a minute.
Thank you so much. So kind of you. Would you please greet Tim McCune and Barbara Orcutt? Applause, applause. Hello. We welcome both of you and wish you both the best of luck. Now, we want to find out about who you are and where you're from and all that. Barbara, please tell us the story of your life.
Okay, I'm from El Toro, California.
El Toro.
El Toro, yes.
That's
And
down south of here, isn't
by
it?
Mission Viejo, yeah.
Yes, it's a beautiful area.
Yes, it is. It's really nice. And I have 3 children, 7, 3, and 1, 1.5. And their names are Matthew, Jason, and Jennifer.
We don't care about them.
Okay.
No.
Oh, I
Hello.
do. I think it's
Matthew.
great.
And who?
Jason.
Jason and
Jennifer.
Jennifer.
She's outside.
Matthew,
Yeah.
she's here.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'll meet her later.
Okay.
Now, Tim, what about you?
I am a single native Californian
Yep.
living in the marina. I'm in medical sales.
If you live in an arena, does that mean you fool around?
Quite a bit, Gene.
That's good.
That means you're looking. If you
That
live in
means
the
you're
marina.
looking.
Always,
All right.
always looking. I'm into medical sales, and for hobbies, I run and play racquetball.
Run and play racquetball.
Same time, too, but I also run
Good for
separately.
you. All right, here on Match Game PM.
How old are you?
No personal interviews. No soliciting openly. No.
Marcia Wallace is between lovers. Now let's see here.
Cool it. Later.
Why is she so
Thank you.
tip? Oh, all right.
Here on Match Game PM, you'll have 3 opportunities to match as many of them as you possibly can. And the one who does that most often at the end of the 3rd round will be the winner and go on to play the Big Money Super Match, which can pay off over $20,000. So let's have a go at it right now. Barbara.
I think I'll choose A.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
A, that's this one.
A, first one.
A.
Right.
All right. A says, John said,
I've got the world's strangest insurance company. It's called African Mutual. I'm only covered if I'm run over by a blank. African Mutual. Go right to Barbara. Don said I got the world's strangest insurance company. It's called African Mutual. I'm only covered if I'm run over by a...
Elephant.
Elephant. All right. She said elephant.
In honor of Tuscaloosa.
Tuscaloosa, elephant. All right.
How about an entire hide?
A herd of elephants.
Good.
All right.
Great.
I'm sorry, I said rhino.
Rhino, heavy as an elephant, and that would be equally damaging.
Well, think about it.
A rhino is all right, so she has two
Looks a
elephants.
little like a Mazda.
She's looking for a third elephant. I'm only covered if I'm run over by a...
Ape.
Ape.
That's my insurance company.
But remember, she's got a nice smile.
That's right.
All right.
I went with Big Chuck. Rhino.
Rhino.
Most of the guys do that.
Two
Rugged
elephants,
guys.
one ape, and...
Some of my best friends are gorillas.
Gorillas, yeah.
A gorilla gray.
So in effect, we had two apes, two rhinos, and two elephants, and a partridge in a pear tree. Now, Herman said... This is his.
Oh.
Tim McCune. This is his,
Did
yeah.
he ask for B? Oh, he just gets it, I see.
Yeah.
Tim hasn't
Wait a
told
minute,
me
hold
his
on.
age yet.
Tim, you want A or B?
I'm gonna go for B.
B. All right. Are you happy now?
Yeah, now I'm happy. What are you looking
Too
at?
bad you don't look well in red, because if you could buy a red dress, it would be terrific. Herman said, I can't believe how small these compact cars are getting. I asked the salesman to show me one, and he pulled it out of a blank.
Speaking of the marina.
Speaking of the marina.
Do you know how to keep a bachelor from becoming a great lover?
How do you keep a bachelor from becoming a great lover?
Marry you.
I think that's a proposal. All right.
Great future I have.
Herman said, I can't believe how small these compact cars are getting. I asked the salesman to show me one, and he pulled it out of a blank.
Pocket.
Pocket. One possibility. There are other possibilities. May we see one?
In honor of Walter Mitty, pocket.
Oh, you're really on a roll here. What's gotten into you, George?
I didn't eat.
Oh, is that it? Yes.
This keeps up, sweetheart. We're not going to have a third round. We're all going to be all finished up on the first two. I said back pocket. I assume that's a
Back
match.
pocket. That is a match?
I said drawer.
Drawer. That would have been my choice, but pocket was equally
Who
good.
asked you? You're the MC.
Such a
ahead. We'll
cultured
witness it.
person. It's a joy to see her.
We'll
every...
witness
So
it.
glad
Go
my
ahead. You're
mother's
a
not
sock.
alive to see
Show
me
me
today.
one. He pulled it out of a...
Envelope.
All right, that would be a small car indeed.
Thin.
I'm afraid I went with envelope too.
That's two there. That's your new jacket?
You like that?
Yeah, that's very
Thank you.
nice.
Have
there.
five
Yeah.
more like that. Just
Yeah,
like
a real fine. All right, Miss Betty.
Isn't it nice to have a little refinement down here on the lower
Yes, it
tier
is.
as opposed
Thank
to some
you.
other places? He pulled it out of his drawers.
Out of his drawer. Well, here we are at the end of round one. Score is tied 2-2. Round two coming up in a moment or so. Right now, this for you. All right, shall we go on here? Shall we go on to round two? Ready? Here it is. And now you can have A or B. Since
B,
she went
please.
first last time, you go first this time. You want B. Okay, let's have a go at it. Dean said, my wife bought the world's most powerful hair dryer. When she...
they got you.
Yeah, snuck it in, didn't you? Yeah. Very alert bunch tonight there. You gave him the pills, did you, John? Thank you. When she turned it on, it blew her blank into the other room. You missed the beginning? There it is.
Hey.
When she turned it on, it blew her blank into the other room. You weren't listening. Now you're listening. Anytime, Elaine. Tim. Dean said my wife bought the world's most powerful hair dryer. When she turned it on, it blew her blank into the other room.
Wig.
Wig. He says wig.
You don't play, but you do.
I don't like wig questions. Head, I said, I'm sorry.
Head is good. Wig or head, both good responses. Elaine?
I'm so glad you said that because I said head also.
All right, that's head.
What?
All right.
Okay. Whatever's right. Blew her husband into the next room.
Yes. Now, Miss Betty.
Isn't it nice to have a little refinement here on the lower tier? Wig.
There's one. So now, let's see what we have for Barbara. He has 3, you have 2, Barbara. Dumb Donald is really dumb. How dumb is he? He thought the movie Towering Inferno was a movie about Blink with heartburn.
I'm glad I blotted out of this entire operation.
Hello, Barbara. Have you been thinking about this? Dumb Donald is really dumb. He thought the movie Towering Inferno was a movie about blank with heartburn.
A building.
What did she say?
She said a building with heartburn. No, you see, in the movie Towering Inferno, the building burned up.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
We were trying to ascribe human qualities to this thing. Charles, what did you say?
What did she say?
I said Wilt Chamberlain.
Wilt Chamberlain. Any tall person, real or mythical, Barbara, would have been a good response here. Elaine?
Sure, like Wilt Chamberlain.
Right, that's 2 of those.
King Kong.
King Kong,
nice
another
biggie,
good one.
Nice biggie.
Yeah.
Kareem Abdul, I don't know how to spell Jabbar.
Jabbar. That's very good. Kareem Abdul, another tall person. All right, we'll just zip over to round 3 here. And Tim, since you're ahead, you'll go first.
I'll go with B again, please.
B it is. 3 people play. Charles.
I'm sorry.
And the dingbat.
That's you, Dick.
And you. All right. Sid said.
Sid said.
Got that?
I certainly heard that as Sid said.
You know you're flying with a strange airline.
Strange airline.
When you get on the plane, and the only thing the stewardess is wearing is a blank. How about All right, Tim.
Oh, dear me.
Sid said, you know you're flying with a strange airline when you get on the plane and the only thing a stewardess is wearing is a blank.
Parachute.
A parachute.
George had that. George doesn't
I don't get to play.
You would have said that, huh? What would you
You
say?
know that famous story with Tallulah Bankhead answered the door wearing only a sweater for the bellboy? And he almost fainted, and she said, "What's the matter? Haven't you ever seen a sweater before?" It's a famous story. It doesn't work on daytime TV, though.
Yes, it does.
I said a little adorable apron.
A little adorable apron, and
I'm
that's
sorry.
it. Yeah,
I'm
that
not
must have
too
been
good
looked.
today.
That looked very attractive, I would imagine. Little white lace apron. What do you say,
Sexy.
Elaine?
I said parachute panties.
Parachute panties.
That's a match. He said parachute.
Yeah. Now wait a minute.
Well, there's the
Roger.
word. The word.
Roger.
You didn't say parachute.
He didn't say parachute.
Well, wait a second.
Wait a
Let's
minute,
What
hold
did
on.
he say?
Hold everything. Hold on. Now wait.
A pair
Get
of
out. It's my show. Yeah.
A pair of what?
Now wait a minute. Tim said.
I thought he said a...
Tim said a parachute. Now, Roger over here, who is a mess, right? He writes. He keeps a score for me and writes things down.
But not
to,
well.
to remind me occasionally of the answer that's coming up in case I've forgotten what the contestant said. So here's what he wrote for a parachute.
Let me see. Let me see. Uncle Junior.
Well, that's a match.
You want to know? You know what Roger's hobby is?
What is
Roger's hobby? Is from Oklahoma City. Roger's hobby is riding roller coasters. Now take a look at a man who
That's
has
it.
overdone his hobby and is now completely gone.
A pair of shoes.
Right. Okay. Now,
What's to
It's
happen?
sad, isn't it? I hope
Charles?
the camera's documenting this.
did you?
What happened now?
Document.
Now you show us your answer.
Oh, I forgot. No, I didn't put it yet. What is the question?
You mean you didn't write a question
No,
yet?
I think I did.
Did
He gave one.
Oh, he gave one, yeah.
You were already down there.
Oh, you
on
gave
the
yours
lane.
too. Now it's up
wear
to
a
you.
dull gray suit more often.
I don't have to stay around and do
Parachute,
this. I have a
is it
career
4
to
to
work.
2? Is that the score correct? Sit down there. Now, let's see
So
yours.
Tallulah
She
Bankhead
was wearing
said,
nothing but a
What's the
smile.
matter?
A smile. So you've got 4. Now, Barbara, you need 2 to tie and 3 to win.
You got a lit cigarette and wait.
No, you don't.
We don't
That's
get right. We
that's a
get to
terrible
sit
thing when
this
you match in the first round.
Dear Mom.
Tough Teddy is
Tough
so
who?
tough.
Tough
Last
Teddy
time he
Marie.
kissed his girlfriend, he broke her blank. That's not tough. It's right.
I like it. It's fine.
Tough Teddy.
So tough.
Okay.
I think it's hopeless, but we get renewed and renewed. I don't understand it.
They dig distortion.
Barbara.
They like the story about the sweater and Tallulah Bankhead.
Tough Teddy is so tough. Last time he kissed his girlfriend, he broke her blank.
Neck.
Neck. Okay, let's see what happened. She said he broke her neck.
That's correct.
There it is. 1 neck.
One neck.
What have you got for her?
I said he broke her neck.
Oh, ties 4.
So don't do her. They were reluctant.
Last time he kissed his girlfriend, he broke her neck, Dick.
No, he broke her teeth.
He broke her teeth.
That's tough.
Sorry, I wasn't there.
That's tough.
What do you got there?
He broke her heart.
What
So
a
the
good
game ends in a
answer.
tie, 4 to 4. Now the question is, do we go right into the tiebreaker? We'll do a commercial first, and then we'll go into the tiebreaker. Hurry back after this. Here's the way it is. We don't have time to play our regular tiebreaker, so we're going to play sudden death. I have one question here. I will ask the question of you. You will each write your answers, and then put them in the slot here facing you. Then I'll go over and canvass the stars verbally. And as soon as you hear your answer, let me know in any way you wish. All right? Good luck to you. Here it is. Take his blank. If you weren't so busy talking to
I
make so much
was
noise...
listening very carefully. He
Take
was listening. I was
his
the first
blank.
time in 8 years
Now
I've
you're
been
talking
listening.
and I'm talking at the same time, you see. Take his blank.
Oh, okay.
Write down an answer, and as soon as you do...
No, it's a verbal response.
All right. Both ready? All right, now, as soon as you hear your answer, let me know. George, how do you fill in that blank? Take his...
Pulse.
Take his pulse. Anybody got that? Oh, all right. What have you got, Brett?
I don't think this is an unsuitable answer. Take his hand.
Take his hand. Nobody has that one
hell
either.
with it.
Holy mackerel.
All right, Charles.
Take his time.
Take his time. How about
Oh
that?
my God, it came to us. Would it be
Come
hard
on.
to say?
All right, Elaine.
Hello. Take his temperature.
Take his temperature.
Come on, kid.
Take his wallet.
Dick.
Take his wife, please.
Take his wife. Come on down here, Dick. What'd you have?
Take his word.
Take his word. That's a good one. All right. Now, Barbara, thank you for being with us. Many prizes coming your way from Match Game PM. Barbara Orkin, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, here we go. We polled a studio audience not too long ago and said, write down your best answer to this. Blank helpers, $500 for matching the most popular answer, $250 for the second, and $100 for the third. 3 of the 6 stars can assist you. Call on them one at a time.
Okay, Brett.
Hamburger helpers.
All right. Charles?
Mother's Little Helpers.
Mother's Little Helpers.
And Betty.
Santa's helpers.
Santa's helpers.
Oh,
Yeah, Santa's helpers, Mother's Little helpers, and hamburger helpers. You want one of those or one of your own?
Hamburger helpers.
Okay, let's find out if it's up there, and if so, where. May we see the $100 number? Hamburger helpers, right off the bat.
let's take a look at the next one.
Me too.
And the next one? Santa's. Well, you had them all three there. You just picked up the wrong one. Now you've got $100. That means the least you'll play for is 10 times that amount, or $1,000. However, we've got one more audience match for you, and this is it. Thinking of blank.
Oh! Thinking of you.
Okay, Charles.
Thinking of you.
There's one. George?
Thinking of mother.
Oh, how adorable, George.
Thinking of someone.
Thinking of someone, thinking of you, thinking of mother. One of those or one of your own?
Thinking of you.
All right. Let's see where the $100 response is. Thinking of eating.
What do we do? Have a Weight Watchers
All
group
right,
in here
may we
that
see
day?
the next one, please? Thinking of me. Well,
Egocentric people.
how about the last one? All right. Yeah. Listen, you got a pretty good bundle there. Another $500 added to the previous amount gives you a pot of $6,000 to shoot for. However, if you spin the star wheel, get a lucky spin, you'll double it. You'll play for $12,000. Let's all root for a double here. Here we go. Betty, come to you. Betty, double. You doubled it. All right.
Piece of cake.
$12,000 is what we're playing for. Good luck to Tim. Here we go. Blank coward. Blank coward. There it is. All right, she's finished. Give us the answer that she has on the card. The $12,000 is yours.
All I can think was you, coward.
That's all you can think of.
all I can think
Nothing else came to your mind.
Nothing.
Yes.
Well, it's
All
hard.
right,
We don't
he said,
think
you
of-
coward.
Tim, I'm sorry. I said Noel Coward.
Noel Coward. Yes, indeed.
It's hard to think in a name that way.
Yes. Well, I guess he was a little before your time, but you must have heard of his plays. and-
Thanks
yes.
a lot, Gene.
No.
You have such a way with words, Gene.
Alan told her about it.
That's right. No, but, well, I guess
Martha
there's no way to get out of
Washington
this.
wasn't before your time.
Listen, you have a
Right
total
that
of
way.
$600, and many thanks for being here on Match Game PM, Tim. Thank you. Now there's nothing for you. Well, it's time to go. Is everyone ready to take off?
Sure,
Have you had enough?
Had enough.
Oh, all right.
Do
Well,
we
then
take
we'll.
off now?
Oh no. No, wait. Yes. All right.
Just ask.
Everybody take off.
Well, I'm leaving.
Yes. It's time to go. And where are you
That
going?
dress, you've got a head start.
I'm going with her.
Join us next time for Match Game PM. Gene Rayburn here. Thank you. Goodbye.
Some contestants will receive horrific-looking Lee jeans designed with the great feel and comfortable fit Lee is famous for. Lee jeans because Lee fits America. And long-lasting, loose-side, rusty stains when DuPont gives you the durability and convenience of latex plus the natural beauty of oil-stained wood. And a Fabergé collection featuring organic shampoo and conditioner, both with pure wheat germ and honey for fresh-smelling hair with Super Shine and Super Body Organics by Fabergé. And Turtle Wax, the world's largest selling liquid car wax, cleans, polishes, protects, and Turtle Wax Super Hard Shell Car Wax Kit cleans, waxes, seals in the shine. And an electric clock and Windex with ammonia D cuts greasy dirt without streaking and makes shiny surfaces sparkle like glass. Windex shines more than just windows. And a T-shirt and Armor All Protection slows aging on vinyl, rubber, wood, plastic, or leather. Protect things with Armor All Protection. And a hot lather machine and Listerine. Listerine is strong to give you clean breath that lasts hours. Listerine antiseptic kills the germs that can cause bad breath. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game PM. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.